Immortal, this is fire. Immortal beats. Immortal beats.
Good morning, bounty hunters. Welcome back to VSFighting 11 here in Birmingham for the Arc System Works World Tour Arc Revo 2023. I'm BB Tank. Joining me is none other than Zui. We finally get the commentary pen.
Nice.
Yes.
I commented it with 3 other people, not you yet.
Not me.
Funny enough. Yeah, but can't wait to see the matches yesterday. If you haven't checked out the highlights from yesterday, it was just peak chaos. That's the only way to describe it. And the only Asuka in the bracket, I'm pretty sure, or maybe in top 8 at least, we only got one Asuka, and the character distribution is actually quite interesting.
It's actually really interesting. Yeah, we've only got the mirror match. Yeah, of course, we can actually have a look at the top 8 for you guys and see how it shows up on the bracket. So, over on winner's side, we have Jonathan Tete with Zato going up against Sechi with the Zato as well. Also, on the winner's side, we've got Tiger Pop. Everyone likes a bit of Tiger Pop action. He's going to be going up against Umisho. The run back at the century. The storyline continues.
Indeed.
And of course, Asuka with Rycroft over on the loser side.
Oh yeah, Rycroft definitely put his name on the board after that match yesterday. Everyone's like, Shadow Wizard Buddy Gang. We love casting spells. But fighting none other than the JoJo coming up. As you can see here, this bracket is brutal. Look at that. Other losers round match. We got Razzo fighting Jetstream. Both players showing a lot of adaptation, and especially when you think their characters are so offensive, they actually control the match quite well. An extreme focus on the tempo of the match, especially Jetstream. He's not forcing his way, and he knows he just needs one hit on you, and you're just over.
Yeah. And of course, it's not just the qualification spot that we have to consider here for VSFighting 11, but also points distribution as well.
Yes.
A lot of these players that you see here already have some points on the table to qualify for the Arc Revo World Tour. So obviously, whoever wins gets to qualify. They get to join other players such as Leffen, who won Evo the other day. And of course, winners from Battle Arena Melbourne, Head Stomper, of course, with Zando as well.
Yeah. Sorry.
No, I'll just say, well, of course, also accruing points as well. There's 3 spots that you get from the points distribution table. Those last 3 that haven't qualified, that have a high amount of points, will be able to carry through. And speaking of which, the first match that we actually have queued up, Jonathan versus Sechi. Jonathan currently sits at 45 points. So, of course, starting off on winner's side, all of these 8 players that you'll be seeing will be receiving points. But it's how the point distribution breaks down depending on your positioning. And since Jonathan is on the winner's side, he'll already have quite a decent advantage to be able to accrue points as he continues further on the bracket.
Yeah, it's going to be so rough and competitive, especially for the loser side. Those players are not, actually, some people think they're favorites even. But now they're going to fight for every scrap. And obviously, the matchups are just going to be hilarious, honestly. I never expected 1, 2 Zatos and 1 of every other character, of which includes Asuka. So this will be... the first top 8 we've seen with Asuka so far, I think. Yeah, in a major, right?
In a major setting, yeah. It is a shame that, of course, it is loser side. But I was talking a little bit about this yesterday. I think because there's been such a time gap between, obviously, yesterday and today, those that have been starting off in losers kind of have a little bit of a mental fortitude about them. I think if it's a little bit different if you're playing today and start off in winners and then get put to losers, there may be a little bit of shakiness about them when they get put into losers, whilst those starting off in losers have had hopefully a good night's sleep. I hope they've had a good night's sleep.
And they were playing till late too. That's the thing.
But obviously they've had that time to sort of just reflect inwards and be like, okay, I'm starting off on loser side. Let's get this mental fortitude going. Let's go 100%. I don't have the opportunity to be like, yeah, I'm on winner side. I can actually make it.
No, you cannot slack
in
this bracket. No
you can't slag at all, even on winner side. But there's always that little bit of a brainworm at the back of your mind that's just sort of like, I'm on winner side. I have a little bit of a buffer between me.
Yeah, but I don't think they're thinking that at all. They just want to go all the way.
Of course.
But interestingly, if people still don't know, this is the last patch on season 2. And so this is the last one. Well, no, this is the most... I feel like next patch is going to be a huge departure from season 1 and season 2. So this is this is going to be the last time you see familiar gameplay, gold burst shenanigans, and those things.
And of course, with it being the sunset of season 2, if any of you guys keep your eyes on social media, this is also the sunset of the Zato Lab Monsters.
Oh, God.
Both of these players have made numerous comments regarding.
Sechi was complaining. He's like, Arts is nerfing me.
And here we go. Ah, you love to see it.
Yep, and
A
it's
running
the
theme.
mirror. High five, boys.
A running theme of yesterday is like, oh, is this a button check? Run up goal burst? Is this a button check? I find it hard to tell. And the crowd's getting hyped behind that, the 6B handshake. Oh, two for
Just
flinching.
realized they're playing a ball.
Oh, with the piercing. Ah! Cheeky.
All right. Both players looking very energized right now. They are definitely
Yeah.
well rested, but you can still feel the tension in the air.
Yeah.
And it is a mirror. They are fighting themselves. And again, it's only two Zanos.
Did we talk about only one Asuka in bracket?
Oh man,
Oh,
nah, I don't think he's using it. Nah, you know what? He said he was gonna pick.
Sechi.
He said he was gonna switch to Asuka next match, but if he wasn't out here, honestly, mad props. Everyone's gonna cheer for him.
Yeah.
And everyone's gonna be like, today, get off Zano. The stigma is real, but
So the Welsh representative Sechi rocking in with the pink, the classic Sechi color. Going up all the way from the States, Jonathan. Already in a strong position for 45 points. This is Sechi's opportunity to be able to steal those points away from his back pocket. As we
One thing
go
I'm-
into the first game here of Top 8 here at VSFighting 11 for Guilty Gear Strive. Let's go.
Yep, starting very strong right now. Compared to yesterday, this is much more proactive, especially as they're in the mirror. They're gonna fight for every advantage they have. Both players are on Eddie, similar resources and similar life lead, but the position is really in favor for Sechi.
Oppose out. Now Sechi has to try and delay Jonathan as much as he possibly can, but Jonathan, now with the side switch, got to be able to run the mix-up game down,
Oh,
gets opened up with the
finally.
5D and has the Sword Super ready to be able to break the glass. Hard knockdown, summons Eddie back out onto the field.
Sechi does have the meter though, so he has a defensive option to fall back on, but the Morphous will wrap this round up. 1-5D just changed the entire tide of the battle right away.
Oh, and a micro dash 2P to challenge on the far S round start.
Strongest Abari in the game, changed it to 5 frames, but oh, interesting, does not get a burst off. Look at that.
Jonathan pushing their way out of the corner, pushing back out to the mid screen. Eddie following slightly behind. Not gonna fall twice for that 5D. Super jump out into the fly.
The
Sechi
Sechi
Airlines.
signature. Like, oh, but that's a huge conversion and does get back that Eddie meter, unsummoned it, and that's the wall break. And wait a second, he's gonna go for the wall slump. Wait a little bit again. He does one more guess.
Oh, double overhead into triple overhead.
Yeah, like actually yesterday, if you didn't notice, a lot of the Zato matches were strike throw. There's a lot of Sharknado stuff, but now we are seeing a completely different game. There's so many 5Ds mixing the highs and lows together.
Yeah, this is definitely a match between two really lab monster built players. Already going way past level 1 mind games, going straight to level 3 mind games.
It's very interesting to see how they move around the stage. Also, Sechi, known for just flying around the stage. If you saw that Twitter post yesterday, you would know. But look at this. Corner carry some void with medium. And that is the YRC to get him off.
Goes into flight. Doesn't want to over-engage. Gets tick thrown. Jonathan now with the setup. Has a hard knockdown from Sechi and a side swap from Sechi. Got to be able to bring up the drills. Gets caught.
Yeah, not gonna spend the burst. Brilliant positioning by Sechi to get him out and gain the advantage. Just turn the tides around. Oh, the air throw.
Just manages to avoid Frog.
And oh! Getting that. Moving forward. 6B counter hit with the meaty. And Eddie is back, so he might be able to control this. 10-8 gets a huge drop. Jumping slash. And now is his time. He's gonna go for the throw. And the Sun Void. That is Eddie again refresh, and look at that, he does not want to spend burst. And ideally he would take his burst.
Go the wall splat and another summoned sword. It's not enough to finish. YLC and burst off the table for Sechi.
Oh, there it is. He does have the meters to regen though, but Sechi eating the YRC himself and the Abari. Jonathan Tenne is putting up quite a strong fight.
Burst out from the side of Jonathan.
Oh,
That's
that's
clip count has 2S, but no Eddie to be able to help follow up.
watch the meter. Eddie is out, but he's going to get back his suit. It is back up right now. Sechi fighting his way out of the corner. PRC not catching any of the options. Does Sechi flying away again to put himself in a better position. Gets an advantage instead. Using the 6Ps, preventing him from jumping out. Huge counter hit, and that should be the continuation of a pressure. And some void is on the table, but he goes for Amorphous.
And it's enough as well. Sechi tying the board up one apiece.
Very, very stable play there. Like, it was all about positioning. Even though he's getting counter hit here and there, he did not have the resources because Sechi was in control. And okay, look at the drills.
And even when we managed to actually have Jonathan push Sechi into the corner, there wasn't Eddie really to be able to leverage for them like triple overhead, empty low sequences that we saw in game number 1 from Jonathan. So good leveraging of Eddie Gage there on the side of Sechi to be able to force Jonathan to overextend. But corner position counter hit, jump S, summons Eddie out of the field. Same side, YRC. Jonathan wants to secure
nice
this corner
spot.
position,
And
but
moving
Sechi
out.
slips his way out, breaking the law, breaks the rules of the game.
He does not get counter hit there. You can tell that Jonathan was trying to get the counter hit recovery, but look at this. He is in the opposite position. Amorphous will give him the advantage to continue pressure, and the Eddie Gage is still available. Watch this. It's gonna get that kill, and such a dominant display of movement.
And Sechi taking the lead now. May possibly be able to go 2-1 over Jonathan here, but Jonathan starting out strong. Already has the corner position with the frog. Gonna have to break the glass. No Eddie Gage, but will get put into positive bonus.
Yeah, that's a huge life lead too, so he can definitely slow down the tempo of the game. But against Zato, you might not be able to do that. Huge 2B on Barre. The positive is still going, continuing that pressure. Cross up and the side switch. This should end the round, Jonathan.
Game number 3, final round. These guys are looking to make this definitely first of 3, best of 5. We're gonna go the absolute mile here, but the whip of the 5D. Frog helps keep Jonathan locked down.
Wow, he summoned Eddie just right outside 2S range, and look at the advantage he get. He's just pushing him to the corner. Invite Hell will give some space for Sechi. Both players thinking of the same thing, just using Drill into Drunkard Shade. We're playing Toho over here.
But the tick throw into the corner. Jonathan now in position. Has to try and stall this pressure long enough for Eddie to come back out. And the
huge counter
5D.
hit.
Don't press buttons there. Don't challenge me.
But he does
5D, double overhead. Sechi holds firm, but there's the Sharknado.
first
Plus
one.
frames in the corner.
And
Just a such a backdash.
that's a good trade. Eddie is off at the moment. Drunkard Shade would not give him the advantage right there. Sechi, huge counter, gets the burst, and his own burst is back. Push him to the other corner, catches the backdash. He is about to get meter 2. Sun Void.
This is a
And no
potential
burst.
fix for game. Gold burst, but no YRC. Options are somewhat limited.
Yeah, but it's Zato, and it is a puppet character. Might be able to block, but nice YRC there. And takes the turn back, throws up, and the goal burst. This is gonna be massive. Watch that Eddie positioning. Gets tagged, one touch left, and there's another for some void. Sechi looking to end this right here, gets the low.
And Sechi takes the lead, 2-1. Yeah,
Wow,
a lot
that
of back and forth. That gold burst definitely came in clutch there for Sechi.
It was a very, as you said, it was back and forth. It was constant exchange on when I have Eddie, can I maximize this opportunity? And that was Sechi had all the resources available. But unfortunately, Jonathan Tenne right now does not have burst. We'll have to see how he controls this situation now. He does have the corner, he gets the counter hit, but no Eddie again. Gets that throw, gets enough time. Sechi looking to control this match.
Look at this pressure going in, and the bait on the YRC.
And
That's going to be a
Amorphous.
lot of damage as well with the
He's
reset.
dead.
It's enough!
Oh, man.
Really good awareness there from Sechi. Doesn't want to scale the combo too much. Cuts straight to super.
But Jonathan,
Set point for Sechi now.
yeah, Jonathan is so good at summoning his Eddie at the right position though, but Sechi is constantly going in, constantly flying in, finding that opening. Jonathan needs to make this count. The frog will continue the combo. Some void will give him the necessary extension. And both players don't have burst. This is definitely Jonathan's chance.
Pushing to the corner. There's the YRC to avoid the jump.
Ooh.
The trade. Sechi pushes his way out.
A nice BRC gives him enough time to react, and he's about to get the meter. Gets the empty jump low. Jonathan Tene will not go down just yet.
Once again, just like the previous games, final round. Frog locks Sechi down. Both players will go out,
what
Eddie,
an
but the air throw.
Sechi gets down. Oh, nice try on the 6B, but the counter hit was just a bit too negative there. And Jonathan Tene is twerking on him. It's the sub void. Continues the pressure. You can see the fuzzy jumps, the fuzzy blocks, but it does not work out. Forces the first out of Sechi.
Frog locks Sechi down. Has to
the
hold
frog.
firm.
One more turn. He does not have any though. It is back now. Oh, and it dies right away. This is Sechi's opportunity, but he runs out too. And as Jonathan Tene is getting hit, he has a life advantage, and he is about to get 50 right now. He does. With
Frog locked down again. Super. Has to hold firm.
Oh my
But the
God.
Abare in the drill.
Huge value. And look at that. Tides have turned, but Sechi doesn't have burst, even though he's getting that meter. One chance.
Pushes back out. Drills again, fielding out the field.
Oh.
But the drunken shade into drill ties it up 2 for Jonathan.
Damn, game 5, our first match of the day in Top 8. There's already a game 5, and it's between the only 2 Zato players in Top 8 right now. This is getting intense.
Yeah, a big swing for both of these players is sort of that just shy of full screen interaction. Both players disengaging from one another, bringing Eddie, and then just constantly drill, cancel, clap, into whoever decides to flinch into Drunken Shade first. But that backdash from Jonathan gets a throw back into the corner, has to hold firm, good block, but you can't block forever.
Yeah, still has the meter advantage. He can definitely take this round, start position very well. And look at that, gets the tag and pushes him to the corner. Sechi using so much meter to empty, only to get hit. The frog will finish him off.
Set point for Jonathan.
Watch out, and he is jumping in on Sechi, the one who typically jumps, but the positioning is looking really good. With their oppose, the 5D will open him up. This time it's not Jonathan Tene using the over, it is Sechi looking with the half health advantage.
Drills, setting up into the corner, tries to go for a Sharknado. Jonathan doesn't bite. Has to disengage, doesn't have Eddie to be able to extend, but the PRC with the drill, he has Eddie now. Mixed for game potentially, burst is on the table, there's the YRC.
Yeah, and he's using quite a bit of FD to control his momentum, pushing Jonathan Tene away. He does have Eddie available, gets the tag, no conversion, no.
And the 2K2D, final game, final round.
Woo! And both players have burst. This is important because the round start decision is everything. The frog will lock him down, control the space, gets Eddie off. Sechi looking super strong right now. Gets the advantage, stacks him with the 2S. And the frog, the oppose. Both players are using their puppets to the maximum potential. And their meter state is also more or less the same. But who will pop their burst first? This is gonna be a crucial moment. Meter's about
Drills.
to be up.
Sechi now with the pressure. YRC is on the table first. Jonathan, as the corner position comes into play, but the counter hit RC.
Yeah, no reason.
Everyone from Sechi
gets the air grab. Watch this last part. Burst force. He does not have a second life anymore. Sechi.
And the flight into the RC. Sechi progressing through onto winner's side. Winner's final for Sechi.
You can hear the crowd cheering for our Welsh representative. Oh man, that was so tight. And Sechi controlling that last bit of the match so well. And he didn't even need to use burst. He got his resources in time.
Yeah, it definitely felt like he was just pretty much spot on with eliminating Jonathan's Eddie out on the field whilst retaining his own there. Being able to hold out firm. And sometimes 2K2D just works. You're seeing a lot of Jonathan with the triple overheads, right? Who do jump D, flight, 5K, land, 5D on the land. And
well, you got to style on them, to be fair.
I'll
just 5D.
2K2D. 2K2D is fine for me. That'll work. But
yeah,
that was just game 1, guys, here for VSFighting. And we've got a lot more to come as well.
And different matchups now.
Yeah, and different matchups. And of course, we'll be seeing Jonathan later. He'll be fighting the winner, I believe, between Razzo and Jetstream. So it'll be a
Very intense match.
Jonathan, of course, will be watching with great intent as we go into our other winners final. And another crowd favorite, of course. You guys saw it here at VSFighting 10 last year. And he's back once again. Tiger Pop going to be coming up against Umisho.
Both players showing immense growth just in the past. Honestly, just the past season, they have moved up the rankings so much. Tiger Pop showing what an offensive, like pure offense, Chaos can look like, and Umisho going for the soul. So pretty sure they are very clear on what Happy Chaos strengths are, but the question is, how can Tiger Pop get into Umisho's head?
Umisho's head, yeah, of course. And these guys have had a lot of back and forth over Season 2 as well, of course. Played against each other in CEO not so long ago as well. That was quite a big interaction. Of course, they'll be playing quite a fair bit at EVO as well. So, of course, Tiger Pop is definitely the loose cannon.
Yeah,
Because, of
definitely.
course, we've been making a lot of comparisons with other Happy Chaos as one of the other ones most prevalent, of course, here at VSFighting 11 being Daisyonologist as well.
Yes.
And
The styles are
two
completely
completely different ends of the spectrum, right? Like Daisyonologist.
One guy is just like freehanding every shot.
Yeah.
Moving in 5D. Boop.
Very rarely would we see, in comparison to Daisyonologist, like Daisyonologist's favorite super isn't probably Deus Ex, but concentration super, right? You
Yeah, I
love
mean,
to see concentration.
It gives
bang,
so
bang.
much control over the game. It gives you a free confirm basically if they get popped, and it's all about the tempo shifts for Chaos, mixing it up between the delay shots and just shooting right away. And there's also an extra mind game for people who aren't so clear about Chaos, is fitting an extra shot in to prevent you from moving in.
What's of course Tiger Pop is the mix. He's mix-up central, mix-up city central.
The regions, or in fact the world's biggest JD user of Chaos, just like flying around on the screen. I'm just gonna throw curse and freehand you. I'm gonna
Of
run
course.
it. But even if people say the resource management isn't optimal, he is winning.
Oh yeah.
He's beating you. He's punching you, and an RNG shot looks like guaranteed to me.
Whilst of course on the other side, Umisho, such a great set of fundamental toolkit, regardless of what character they play.
Yeah.
She's obviously she's beaten the Happy Chaos allegations. She's like,
Yes.
you
Yes,
could only
it all
win
started
because of
from that,
Happy
and-
Chaos. It's like, oh, you want to bet? I'll win with Soul. Season 2 Soul. Remember when everybody's like,
But
oh,
to be
nah.
fair, Mochi showed everyone what Soul was capable of. And yesterday I was chatting with her. Definitely watched a lot of Mochi matches, took a lot of inspiration. The defense, like you saw the matches yesterday, the defensive style really coming through, using those timing mix-ups and absolutely blowing the opposition up. So I can't wait to see this. This is a battle of defense and offense. Give it up to Umisho and Tiger Pop.
Yes! You'll love to see it. The best buncher.
Go burst right away.
Yeah. So here in EMEA, I was talking about this with C4
The
yesterday.
EMEA
It would
burst.
not surprise me, if you just micro dash around out goal burst. I was like, yes,
It's
this is
legit.
EMEA. We do things differently here.
Repping the EMA server right here. The Discord they're such an eccentric bunch, like so passionate.
Oh yeah.
Like, reminds me of the Dragon Ball bunch for the French people too, so. But, wow, this is a match that was like two completely different ends of the spectrum in terms of play style. And you love to see it. And so, yesterday, Umisho was just going in, running in all the way. You think you can backdash me? No.
No.
You're just gonna get counter, you fuzzy mash? I delayed my thing. You're gonna
My,
eat a close
my sides
S.
are locked on. You can keep on pushing back, pushing back. I'm going to go the extra distance. I'm going to hunt you down.
Get it, the X access extra this. I'm sorry, guys. But Tiger Bomb for the Umisho. We're starting right now. And look at that, we started right away. The dash extension into. Oh my god.
A very early wall break, resulting in around about 60% straight
my-
off the bat.
Oh, the loose cannon is off. Tiger Bomb does not quite get the conversion. And
Gotta get a hard knockdown. No, decided to RC for the extension. One more
Oh,
RC
man.
to call it clutch. The damage scaling
No,
is
he
not
did-
enough!
Alright, watch it. Watch for Chip.
The
And
roll,
nice
good
rolls.
blocks on Umisho, but you can't block forever.
Such a friend and running in the strike throw game. And look at the health. Just fighting it all back. Umisho has to work on it. And
But the
2S
PRC
will
into
catch.
2S.
Brilliant, brilliant defense and space control. Knew that Tiger Pop would try to move out to regain that corner control, but he's just rolling around now. The loose cannon is off.
Gets that screen control, reloads the clip.
Oh, huge whip punish. Pushes the corner. Soul does not have the meter yet. Now he will get it.
Pressure coming in, and he gets clipped by the far S. RC to extend.
I think he tried
Burst
to jump
fake.
there. Oh, and burst forced out. Chaos does have a lot of meter available using that bandit to get out the corner and no
Over the
concentration.
RC. Doesn't have concentration.
Yeah, he
We'll have
gets
to
the
settle
back.
with a normal wall break. But with the curse mark still applied, a
Oh
lot
my
of gunshots to be able to
God.
extend pressure.
Disgusting. It's so hard to deal with Chaos when he's jumping and he already has his curse and freehand shot available. Nice might have turned. Umisho looking to control the match again, but will it last long enough against this offense? He can't block forever.
I hope you guys can hear it in the crowd. What year is this? Oh, but the
my
wake up
God.
DP, the Soul Classic. Umisho
Huge
now getting the counter hit.
Forces the burst out. He will have lost like half of his health up there. Soul has meter available, but the FD will consume some of it and burst forced out. This is gonna be an uphill climb. And Volcanic Vibrant will give the Oki required to continue this.
Oh, but the late PRC.
Nice control
Keeping-
using the JH.
Tiger Pop locked down in
Oh
the corner,
my
and the
God.
counter 6P. Umisho with the extension.
Oh.
One more mix.
YRC
YRC.
used.
Roll
Remember,
out, possibly on the table. No,
Oh,
avoids
no,
the
wait,
curse mark.
punish. One more exchange. One more gets bunted. Oh my God. Very nicely done. Umisho with the bandit breaker cannot escape the corner.
And Tiger Pop looking straight into the camera. Oh, what does he know?
Check, check.
Oh,
Oh.
that just blocked to avoid the passive. Bring it to
that
go
was,
underneath.
that was six. That corner swap. And bang, bang. Pushes to the corner.
And here we go with the wall swap pressure.
Concentration available, but nice empty whip punishes. And the meter is available. Corner carry or wall break is in effect. Tries to burst main. YRC force. Blue burst. No! He had the advantage, but does not get it. Oh my.
Concentration. Double can go out. Tries to
That's
throw
the
out the stop sign. Good
Nice
block on the
defense.
cross-up roll, but the tick throw will carry on for Tiger Pop.
Yeah, the good thing for Umisho is the damage of the tick roll isn't that high and great defense, but Umisho, 2 more guesses.
Just has one bullet
And-
and a dream, but the
Smack.
Abaria from Umisho. She's
Yeah, the-
not conditioned to be able to hold it down on lock. She's more than willing to be able to throw caution to the wind.
The very important part was that without resources, as you saw, the tick roll doesn't really scare Umisho that much, but now it is the scary part. Tapping Ghost has concentration buff, has positive bonus, gets that hit in, and look at that damage. Oh! Brrrr.
And still has 50 meter as well to be able to continue on with this pressure. YRC from Umisho just has one chance to be able to steal this round back.
Does not want anything to do, but no bullets right here. Umisho taking her third, but will get the hit. Tiger Ball finds the perfect. Burst available though, very important.
Oh, just starts off very passive. Tries to throw out the curse mark. Wants to try and get control of that reticle as soon as possible.
But that volcanic giving much needed space, but
Oh, but the roll
my
onto
God,
the
the roll,
DP.
no punish.
Tries to
Nice
air
use of
dash out.
FD. And again, no DP punish. Wait,
Oh, is that going to whip punish?
you cancel. Oh, EDBs.
Got to break the wall as well. This is a perfect position now for Tiger Pop. Got to be able to actually run the gauntlet with the charge shot.
Oh, you saw that fuzzy block. And,
And the burst! With tying it up one apiece. Look at that expression on Tiger Pop. He's looking, he's like, what?
It's like, all right.
I
all
looked
right,
into your
okay.
soul. I saw what you were cooking.
We'll take those. We'll take those. everyone's rejoicing for the next match at this point. But huge counter hit 5H with that destroy. Using the charge to maintain the space, but Donia.
Got to carry towards the corner. Reset into pressure.
Yeah, and the burst forced out early. Indeed. And wow, what a brave 6B. Flex. And the burst burn.
But no extension to be able to follow up. But does take burst off the table for the rest of this game.
And the counter hit. The flame. And the wall break. 6 Sage will finish it off. Not out of it yet.
Umisho. Not so eager to pull the trigger on DP after the last game. She's more than willing though to still a bar rate with like 5k 2p.
Yeah, but this is the scary part about Chaos is that he's just an all-range character. He can convert to advantages anywhere as long as he has resources. That counter hit is going to be huge. He's going to go for the Deus Ex Machina. Not gonna risk anything with the wall slump setup. He has all the resources in the world. No need to risk yourself against a DP. YRC. And the counter hit. Oh my god, look at that life. Timing makes us and another YRC. That tension penalty don't matter when you can end the round right there.
Final round once again, and the count hit on the 6S. Umisho has definitely been showing up strong on these round starts.
And the JD gets 6 speed. Got the right direction too. And Umisho really mixing up the block strengths. Huge counter hit, does not get the conversion. Oh, and the side switch very well chosen by Tiger Bomb. And look at that control he has. Why do we not?
Oh, but this reverse side on 6B. The OS coming into play.
Oh, the
firing on the 5D.
Going
Good
all
blocks
in.
on the side of Tiger Pop.
Look at that. Wow, what patience. But again, Tiger Pop not shy to use resources for defense. Knows that if he takes a wrong turn, he is basically dead right here. Burst is off the table for both players. Tiger Pop, will he be able to end this? The Deus Ex Machina, listen to the crowd.
Tiger Pop takes the lead.
Look at that face he's making. And the
You need
whole
to hide the
crowd.
camera lens from him. He's not allowed to know where the camera is.
Yeah.
He works to it.
Oh, you can hear us. You're cheating, bro. But this is match point for Tiger Ball, looking so strong. And the DP returns as a defensive option. Bandit Revolver will come through. And look at that. The positioning again. Tiger Palmer is just keeping that corner control. If you put me in the corner, I will find a way out above or below.
But no bullets in the clip. Has to back up. Has to control space.
He was busy reloading, but again, with bullets, he can convert anything. DP to get him off. And the counter hit with the JS. Tries to go for the tech throw. Bundy, nice
The
try.
punish. RC gets a charge shot.
The
Gets a
wall
wall
break.
splat, and it's enough. Set point coming in for Tiger Pop.
Might need a change of pace right here. Tiger Bomb is just controlling the tempo so much. And speaking of the change in tempo, Bandit Revolver right away, playing super proactive right now. Umisho, she is going in.
That
Pressing all the
classic Soul
buttons.
pressure gameplay.
Oh,
PLC
wait.
to make it 6 and the BP.
Nice back dash catch.
She's relentless.
And the
Gets
counter hit.
2S has these confirms down on lock. And fast is enough. We're going to final round. 7 golden letters. Good response coming in.
Looking good with the perfect right now. The difference being Umisho really using the fact that he does not have resources to her advantage. But if Chaos gets going, like right now, he'll gain that 50 meter in no time.
Another counter, and the whiffed burst! And here comes the crowd. Shattered glass all over the floor. Hard knockdown. No burst on the side of Umisho.
Oh, the
Does
loose
have
cannon.
YC, but it's not
The
going to
signature
matter.
Tiger Bomb and
And Tiger Pop progresses.
the home crowd going wild for Tiger Bomb. Man, that last part was the Tiger Bomb we
The
knew.
gunslinger from Slough versus the Welsh Zato. Winners final.
Ooh, that was fun to watch, definitely. And like everyone's so hyped every
Yeah.
time Deus Ex Machina comes on. It's like
Yeah. Definitely a crowd favorite here at Versus Fighting 11.
home crowd.
But of course, we'll see Umisho a little bit later. Commiserations, excellent RPS on the round start.
Indeed.
I definitely feel like it was just towards the end there, started slightly falling shy, but rotating the options on round start, definitely someone to keep an eye out for onto the loser's side, which we'll be going to right now.
Rycroft the JoJo, if I'm not wrong.
Yeah. Yesterday, probably arguably yesterday's most exciting set that we had with Rycroft. With
He had
his
the two
amazing run.
most hype sets,
Yeah.
according to the crowd.
Playing
The
against
Go Lewis match was
playing
was
against
hilarious, I'll be
Sato
honest.
Blocker's International's very own Gideon. Another big UK Gold Loose crowd favorite.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone, pretty much everyone was chanting for Gideon yesterday, and then as soon as that matchup happens, it's like, man, this Asuka's too hype. I can't not.
No, but there were quite a few haters in the room. I'll be honest. Like everyone's like, "What is it? This is stupid." There's this. I think Sechi was like, "Oh man, I love this character." Like some people are like instigating.
But again, it's a very divisive moment because going up against Rycroft is another UK favorite, fresh off the heels from an amazing performance at Evo.
Yes.
The UK's very own JoJo coming up
Showing
to
a
bat.
very strong Viking
Yeah.
throughout the weekend, and he can just swap the tempo right here and there. Came back from quite a what do you call it? Quite a few tough matches. We described him as a bit of a slow burner. He drops that first game often, but afterwards he just blows you up.
And let's actually take a look as opposed to the JoJo performances last year, right? The JoJo has really like exploded across this last year. But it's a kind of a theme that we've been having a lot at Versus Fighting here, where these performances that you've seen from these top level players aren't just a spur of the moment, like a flash pan in the fire, right? This is JoJo. I think it was one of their first majors for JoJo last year at Versus
really?
Fighting. Yeah. And to see that point from there to this point now is an incredible journey.
Yeah, like a lot of Strive players, especially in this, like not just top 8, in top 48, a lot of players have been moving up the brackets, the rankings so much, and they all had their personal journeys. You got
Just
character switches, rivalry arcs, and even contesting majors and points.
because you always hear sort of like the history of like the most famous fighting game players talking about how they've gotten to their position over like an entire career, 10, 15 years. Look at how much performance we've had within Guilty Gear's history with
It's a
some of
different
these
era.
prevalent players within just 1 year.
Yeah, it's a different era. Like people are willing to embrace social learning, pat the flip, props to you, and we will be seeing the Asuka versus Bike, and this is going to be very interesting. Asuka does have quite a lot of non-card routes actually, but the highlight of this Asuka in particular is
So-
the spell flinging.
I want to know for both people watching from home and here in the auditorium, who do you guys want to win? Do you want to have Rycroft win? Now, once again, for those of you at home and here in the auditorium, do you want to have JoJo win?
I like how they're like on different sides of the
There's
stage.
two different-
Yeah, it's like
The room is cut in
Rycroft
half.
is like the left side, and then like the right side is the JoJo. But half split. This is gonna be a hype match.
Yeah, it's definitely going to be super amazing to watch. Either way or no matter where you come from, this is going to be definitely one for the highlight reel.
Only the best Viking color chosen by the JoJo. And
The
he
tome
is
of
ready.
knowledge.
He's bringing.
What is he
Yes,
reading?
this Oh,
What
can I
in those
mulligan
pages?
though? Can I mulligan round start? Excuse me. I don't really like the cards. And again, one thing I would like to talk about Rycroft is how much of an emphasis he puts on spending his health as a resource in region and getting to that test case free ASAP, because we definitely want that auto card reload and the mana regen. Those are the core cards, and look at that. The JoJo is trying to get it ASAP, does not want Rycroft to get his game started, but he is already on test case free. Teleport is available. He has the multi-projectile, blocks the Navy pressure, and
Cycling through the deck. Doesn't
Yes.
find the mana regen.
he has triple large Metrons right now, and also The stab available, and look at that pressure. How is he
Brilliant
blocking
blocks
all
on the
those?
side of the JoJo.
How is he blocking those overheads? But look, Asuka's buttons are not shabby either. He can contest with Viking, and the mana is still full. Gets that deck refresh. Let's see what he got.
Has
Got
an
a
auto
card
card
reload.
feeder and the mana regen, but that
He's not
won't matter
using
if you
it.
don't get to use them.
He's not using it. He's going to die. Oh.
Now, this is the big thing with the matchup, right? And it's sort of cycling on what you said,
Yes.
how Rycroft likes to use their health to regen their mana. Viking only did one combo that entire match.
Yeah, and it was just pokes.
Yeah. Because by the time it actually managed to cycle around and JoJo finally managed to get that prevalent hit in, there was no help for it to matter.
Exactly.
The one combo was enough.
And he actually skipped a few of the essential cards. He was looking for something else. Making use of the stuff. What is this?
Over to JoJo, are barring their way out.
Four
Going to be able to
cards
set off
left
pressure.
And
Rycroft back touches out and the
projection.
back throw into the corner.
And
Oh,
my
that
God,
cross
the
up in the corner!
Forces the burst out. This is huge value for Rycroft if he manages to keep his. Stay safe. And oh my God, sneaky refresh. And oh no, uses the gold burst with no return. And he's be careful. The mana is up.
The mana's broken.
One throw again. And no, it's not even that. It's just a normal Yosa. Man, when you run on mana, you are like the squishiest character in the game.
Yeah.
A throw does like a quarter of your health.
Nah, I really like the patience on the side of the JoJo. I feel like a lot of yesterday's mishaps with Rycroft playing was because people were too eager to try and close the distance. Was the JoJo here
Exactly.
holding firm, letting Rycroft kind of play their game plan to an extent, let them use their health to be able to get the cards that they need, and then as soon as mana regen is off, and look at this now, mana shield broken once
It's
again.
broken.
He's going to be able to extend pressure with the RC, going to go for
He does
another
have
mix.
RC on the deck. But how will he use it?
Empty low! This is going to hurt. This is going to hurt a lot.
Mana shield is back though. Saves him in the nick of time. And as you see, compared to yesterday, he's not hitting that many, but the Kafari is coming through. Well, let's get a hit. Oh, he's going to cancel. Huge projectiles. Does not have the side swap, but he has the multi-projectile and the large Metron ready. Mana is still plentiful. How will he get this? Shoots through, clears the projectiles. But wow, okay, that is so much control. How will we be able to see this?
Chip is going to become a factor, and sneaking behind the large Beaton into 5D. You can't see the mix-up. Where's the mix? I can't
It
see
covers
it.
the character. At first we thought Goat Lewis was bad, that Skyfish covered him, but like, this is infinitely worse. And again, swapping right away, he is so quick with the spells.
And of course, with the auto load, he's going to be able to burn through the deck. There's the mana regen on slot 2. Burns the mana regen. Going to be able to go through all of these cards now. Just spend it, spend.
Ready. The stab is on. What will he look for? He looks for triple multi-projectiles and a large Metron. He's got to watch out. This is going to be a long picture string. And another one. Auto card reload on the deck with a delay Metron. He has a shock.
Has a teleport as well for an extended mix.
Oh, huge hit. That's not confirmed though. And Side Swamp catches him. Teleport available.
Cross
up. Yoza said gets that 2S follow up. One more guess for Rycroft and Yoza said.
But these matches are getting closer and closer now. I feel like Rycroft has decided, okay, you're not going to come to me, so I have to swap my game plan to a more mix-up orientated game plan. I actually need to close the distance and actually go for these high-low situations.
I think it's fine because Asuka has the buttons, has the offensive spells. He's using those explosions so much now. He only has 2 cards though, and they are not exactly the ones that he wants.
We may actually see, once he gets the auto loader and the mana regen,
Oh,
actually
tosses
swap
away
to
the
test
torque.
case 2 in order to get a more
He has
mix-up.
the shot though, and 2 large Metrons.
Pressure extension.
Another sequence gets
Look at that
dinner.
wrist gauge though. The gold burst!
That's not good. And a huge throw. Yes, 2 large Metrons gonna put 1 down, enforcing the mix-up. Shock is thrown away. Oh my God. The JoJo's fighting all these openings. The side swap, he's gonna run out of mana.
There he
Yeah,
goes.
no
Mana's popped
mana.
and that's enough! 2 games to JoJo. Holding firm. I don't know how, but JoJo's seeing these mix-ups behind the cube.
Yeah,
I'm just I need magnifying glasses to be able to see it.
Yeah, and, you don't hear the crowd like yesterday. They're screaming Jesus.
But JoJo holding firm.
Again, fast spell swaps, like, and the Sam is ready. Getting it, but nice defense by the JoJo. That life fleet isn't gonna matter that much, but he does have the battle region.
Throws out the gravity well, but it's not gonna matter. JoJo getting the hard knockdown. Gets those plus frames overhead.
Huge counter hit. He gets the loop, and it does not matter if he uses mana.
The JoJo set point now. Rycroft with a huge hill to climb. On that round starter, the jump deep from the side
He
of
does
the
have really
JoJo.
strong cards right now, though, so we gotta watch out for it. Has that explosion and the delay Metros to play around with, but, well, Rycroft have the opportunity. His mana's gonna run out if he eats one more combo. Gold Burst finally, and uses that health to regen. Metrons, another one, and does tag the projectile away, but he'll get the things he needs.
Has still projectile on deck.
Okay.
But Chip's going to be a factor now. Look, there's no help on the side of Rycroft. Has to hold all this FD, and Chip wins out.
This is such a turn of events compared to yesterday. He wasn't really getting the far S to connect compared to yesterday. Yesterday, he was getting a lot far S 5H, and you're in full screen. He has so much control over the spells and such. But in this match, the JoJo finding the openings, willing to take the risk to get in. He's not even IDing. I'm just going to press my far S, excellent button, 4 counter pokes, and just blowing him up at the right opportunity. No mana, no defense.
And of course, with that being loser side, unfortunately, we do have to say goodbye to Rycroft. Everybody give a round of applause for Rycroft for an amazing performance this weekend.
One of the most fun, props to him, like one of the most hype, if not the most hype matches so far from yesterday, but look out for this because this is top 8. Anything can happen.
Anything can happen. And of course, we're going to get queued up on our other loser side match. We're going to be having Razzo, the other American representative here. Of course, an amazing performance with Giovanna yesterday.
Yeah,
Going up against Italy's Jetstream. Now, we talk about the crowd here making a lot of noise. Now, there's a certain subset in EMEA that may be really small, but they're also probably the loudest subset of players, like community-wise, that I've ever seen, and that's the Italians. The Italians are small, but they're very loud. If there's Italians here in the crowd that are watching him, you know well they'll be, because they'll be shouting and screaming louder than anyone else here in this group.
They are a passionate bunch.
Oh yes, very much so. A very tight-knit community, of course. Really good at distributing a lot of information within their group. Of course, shouts out to Time's Up, learning a lot of characters.
The server is so active too.
Yeah, of course.
Like I've looked at the server, like, because we were like doing some EMEA. We had a EMEA cross Southeast Asia tournament one time, like exhibition. They were really going for it.
And of course, Jetstream. A world warrior as well. Travels to a lot of events. You've seen him all over the country, all throughout the year. Always having that at least around top 16 performance.
Yeah.
So
like, he's such a stable player. Like,
yeah.
There are a lot of Nago players that, well, a certain very moist streamer. Like, people like to say that he's very like just outuse all the specials they get, but Jetstream, comparatively, very, very stable. Like, willing to just control the match. And I applaud his patience.
And it's not just, of course, Nagaryuki that we have to consider. Of course, he also has that very slow-paced, very patient, like screen-controlling Gold Lewis as well, right? He's able to sort of place himself into those positions where being able to perfectly space a Behemoth Typhoon, controlling that space.
You know that Gold Lewis zone in the corner where he does that back to forward from the other. Like, that is a terrifying position to be in against Gold Lewis. You cannot escape, and you're just taking chip damage non-stop, getting guard crush non-stop. But I'm pretty sure in this matchup, Jetstream will be bringing his forte, his Nagaryuki.
Well, we will see, of course.
Razzo, maybe we'll get the adjustment in the middle.
Yeah, maybe we get a little bit of a tease here and there.
Yeah.
But we'll have to see. Of course, it's always something you can consider in the back pocket as well. And of course, Razzo, again, another excellent performance yesterday with Giovanna. She's done really well for herself here.
There's so many whiff punishes using that Geo drift pressure very, very well. Like whiff punish drift 5K.
Yeah.
Extending the pressure by delaying with the dash delay, close S, 2S, and those buttons. Man, it is
Of course, what
a joy to
again,
see.
one of the highlight reels from yesterday was her going up against Daysonologist. You know,
Yes.
you would see Daysonologist run their classic game plan of having the doppelganger be thrown out onto the screen, and then of course it's like, okay, I get to absorb a hit of armor, but she would just blow straight through with the far
Yes.
S because it can
It's
take.
not even one time too. It's
Yeah.
quite a lot of times. And
Yeah.
people, I'm pretty sure some people have seen the FlyQuest Twitter posting posting highlights of Razzo's matches yesterday. Just such a brilliant performance. Didn't appear on stream early on, but later on we saw her and
Yeah, that
that
top 48
performance, man. Like,
Yeah, because it's such a so very aware of like how the momentum gets preserved throughout a button press,
Exactly.
right? With
and like knowing when to
Yeah.
cancel the dash to block.
we were talking a
Like
little bit
maximizing the
about before
distance.
with like boxy movement, right? And Giovanna kind of on the ground at least is kind of the exception to the rule because while she's pressing these buttons, she's not boxy at all. She
Yes.
slides into that
And
sort
not
of
even the
screen-based
sliding.
position.
You can if you're good enough at Giovanna, the spacing possibility are endless. It is up to your opponent to guess. Are you just gonna stop here? Are you gonna get ankle broken and then get whiff punish? But Nago, large normals, can't quite use that same strategy here. So we'll see how Razzo adapts to this matchup.
Letting the intros rock. Again, another classic here for Guilty Gear Strive. Setting the tone. Here we go. Round one. Oh, that micro dash into the 2K to start off strong. But Jetstream answers back. Building up that blood gauge. Wants to try and get into that blood gauge level 2.
Yeah,
If possible.
but ideally he will want to get level 2 when the Geo is in the corner so he can control. But the back throw does give that situation. We use the 5D and wall break. Look at that damage, preposterous.
Screen transition. Again. Now being able to actually get to blood level 2.
walk-up throw. Yeah, so you saw there, great defense by Jetstream. Nice control and knows when Razzo is dashing, just using the 2K to check the dash. Watch your toes.
Hard knockdown. FDs to push Jetstream out.
Oh my god, that dash puts in so much pressure, like timing makes sense. And oh, huge hit. Goes for the corner, huge blood drain. Also,
Oh, but the punish throw. Back thrown into the corner.
guesses correctly. Watch your toes.
And again, another really amazing thing about with Razzo, she's also really committal to the shimmy as well. She's so really good at working that sort of range and just a slight forward, back, wanting to try and get Jetstream to overextend.
The issue right now is Jetstream isn't quite budging, and he has the goal burst. This is going to be. That's it.
Catches the
I
back
think
dash.
he catches the back dash there. Huge hit. The counter hit. Back dash. He is popping off.
Oh,
Feeling good, feeling comfortable. But Jetstream was catching the tempo, catching the rhythm of Razzo, using that 2K, using those entries like, you're gonna come in, alright, you did my job for me.
perhaps a little bit too deep in the sauce on the side of Razzo. Maybe she's committing a little bit too much to the shimmy. And like you said, Jetstream doesn't want to bite that easily. He knows that Razzo, she wants to try and have her pressure be on her own terms.
Look at that conditioning and the control. That 5K is just so hard to contest. And watch your toes. Watch that counter hit and burst is forced out. But look at that line. It's going to be such an uphill climb. Nice counter hit on the 5H. And Nago does not have much blood available.
Oh, gets the bar out, gets a hard knockdown. Going to be able to start pressure.
Ooh,
And
the
there's the
shimmy.
shimmy coming into work.
Oh my. The dashes. One more.
Has
The
a
huge
50
counter
meter to
hit.
cash out as well.
5H. Oh, nice. Very clean game and lost a lot of life early on. Still managed to bring it back. And the 6P will be the choice of Jetstream to start. And look at that. You make one mistake, round start, and you're in the corner against Nago where you don't want to be. But that Geo corner carry and the wall break gives Razzo the positive bonus. Require BRC to chase. You wall broke, but it is still my turn. I have the resources, and I will catch your backdash right there. Unfortunately, does not get the meter, the pop. So it's one guess.
Mixed for game. Gets the overhead. No, it's hard on a PLC. PLC back. Bursts out. Puts the mask back on. And of course, with the blood gauge being empty, you can spend a lot of blood.
Anti-air. That was unfortunate there, but he managed to bring it back. The clutch factor from Jetstream.
Corner pressure now. FD to try and push Jetstream out. And again, going to this sort of mid-screen sort of shimmy game. Wants to try and get Jetstream to overextend, but there's a counter hit. Tries to go for a burst bait route. There's a burst bait route coming into action. Picks up.
He's going
and it's
for that
enough
finish.
Jetstream.
And that perfect. Such a dominant display.
2-0.
Yeah, and they were quick rounds. The main thing is that Jetstream is, again, his tempo, catching the movement of Razzo. And once Razzo gets in a bit too much, he's like, you're in my strike zone.
Yeah.
I can do that 5K, and it is up to me to decide what you're going to get hit by.
But with that second game in comparison to the first, the shimmy game on the side of Razzo.
Yeah, it's just one, though. You need more than that to kill Nago. He has so much health.
But already, Razzo with the corner position.
Oh,
And the
huge
6P.
hit.
That one's been working absolute wonders in pressure for Jetstream.
And
there he is again!
Oh my.
The check!
Against the 5H also, like, that's one of the main counter hit buttons of Geo, but Jetstream is just avoiding it.
Gets tripped. Counter hit close S. Dash cancel. Push towards the corner. Gets a charge 5D. She's gonna be able to get the wall splat. Well, doesn't even need wall splat. We'll take the first round.
Don't need the flat damage. Looking good for Razzo. Good change of pace and catches the backdash. Moves forward. Baits the throw.
Shimmies.
Geo
Jetstream
movement
holding
so
firm. Doesn't want to overextend. There's a
Again.
6P counter hit coming again.
Oh, catches the backdash and drains a lot of blood there. Double into the bite.
Doesn't actually get the blood
Ooh.
regen though.
That's looking kind of naughty, but to be fair, at level 2, he does have the enhanced sword normals. Gotta watch out for that though. Geo has 50 meter. And, ooh, nice.
Oh, gets locked down.
Side swap. No, he's just gonna keep the same. Using that FD very nicely. Jetstream creating some distance, but gotta watch your toes. Is a throw gonna come?
Oh, and the scoop. Yeah.
The
Blood level 2 doesn't become a factor if the pressure is so much that the blood slowly drains down to blood level 1, right? You saw pretty much all those whiff punishes was because, of course, Jetstream was wanting to do 2S at blood level 1
Yeah.
and just dashes straight in with a whiff punish.
Yeah, the Geo's entry speed is so fast. It is like, you know the throw is coming, but when is it?
Pressure starting off strong. On the
Again,
side
the
of Razzo.
backdash catch. Watch out, huge IAD to get that 2D counter hit. Extension. Oh, it's not get quite the combo.
I also feel that Razzo's woken up to Jetstream 6P on a lot of her pressure,
Ooh.
right?
Is that PRC? No! And watch your toes. Definitely able to come back though. And this Nago after all sees that 5D. And oh, he gets the kill!
Set point coming in for
Debated.
Jetstream.
Set point, that 5D fake out. Really breaking into Razzo's head and getting that counter hit. Don't be cheeky taking a turn on -4. Again, the backdash catch. Jetstream so comfortable in this position, but he cannot use any specials anymore.
And the pressure begins on the side of Razzo. She's going to try and push towards the corner.
Will there be a YRC?
PLC on both
Nice
sides.
movement. Counter hit 6P. Gonna create more space for Razzo. Relieving that position, and nice. This is the position you want in Nago, but huge up RA 2K, and he's about to get that meter on block and on hit. Gonna drain a lot of blood. One more guess is enough. 5K gets the hit. No confirmed though.
With that blood gauge being drained down to level 1, the normals are going to be weakened down.
Oh, tries for the grab.
Burst is not on the table yet. There it is, and it
For
wins!
the Euro burst. Razzo, that was huge value for
And
Razzo.
look at this now, final round.
Has burst.
And no burst, not even an opportunity for burst being on the
No.
table for Jetstream.
And that early lively enforcing that strike throw, but man, Jetstream is so good at catching the shimmies. Really have to
Stagger
work for
pressure,
it.
stagger pressure.
One mistake.
Oh,
Gastao DG. Let's go for a throw. And really spacing out the normals, but the Nago has no resources available. Getting that hit, and we will go to last game. Jetstream versus Razzo.
look at that now, Razzo. She's just nodding away. She's like, yeah,
Good adjustment.
I've woken up. I'm caffeinated. Yeah, a lot of adjustment. Like you're seeing Razzo, she's using a lot more of that 2D, trying to call out that 6P against her pressure.
Yeah.
And just weaving in out of that. Nago Ryuki's buttons aren't as
huge
prevalent
grab.
if you're able to start off pressure well enough for blood level 2 to be not a factor in pressure.
Yeah, one thing.
With punish again on the far S.
Oh! Yeah, one thing to note though, I want to say is the usage of FE in this matchup because both players do not want them to stick to each other. Huge whiff punish, Razzo's chance right now. No resources for Nago except for burst. The wall break will come through, not quite a kill, but this is a massive life lead for Geo. With the positive bonus and the forward movement and the 2D destroyed.
And Razzo, she takes the lead the first time this set. And set point as well.
Yeah, this is really scary. And wow, what a match from Jetstream. Changing up the tempo right now, running down, almost catching them. Burst fade! That's not combo though, this might be disaster. Oh my god, he went for the whole thing.
Shattered
That
glass.
situation.
No burst on YC and the cat hit into the Twitter combo. Final
And
game,
perfect.
final round, 7 golden letters.
And the reverse of the previous game happened. A huge starter! 6-inch. And no burst. This is, unless Razzo makes something happen, there's no way she's getting back burst. Jetstream is going in with the positive bonus. Get that air
Gets
grab.
a scoop.
Slam to the ground.
50-meter on deck once again. PRC, Razzo holds firm this time. Burst off the table for Jetstream.
But here's the meter. Watch it.
Catches her back dash! And Jetstream
Will knock Razzo out.
and look at that expression. He wasn't smirking this time round. He was smirking them first 2 games and then finally, after the reverse 2 games, finally manages to clutch it out.
Yeah, that you can see his face wasn't a face of it was a face of triumph just now. But that was a face of relief. He was like, oh, thank God I got that last part.
But
And
don't get too comfortable, of course, because
There's more
Jetstream's going to be
coming up.
going up against Jonathan in the next set of losers.
And you know what they say, the Nago Zato matchup goes either ways, both players explode, and Zato damage.
And of course, once again, with it being loser side, we will have to say goodbye to Razzo. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, give a round of applause for Razzo for an amazing performance this weekend.
Yeah, impressive Geo, like so much of that fundamentals coming through.
And of course,
Very
we hope you guys have been enjoying all the matches that we've been having throughout this weekend. We've got many more Guilty Gear Strive matches to come in just a moment, but we're going to take a 10-minute break. Get yourself a glass of water. Just calm yourselves down.
Get ready for the next matches and the hype coming on.
We'll be back in just a moment.
Immortal Beats. Immortal Beats.
And welcome back to this top 8 here at Guilty Gear Strive. Crowd, let me hear you as we've got an action-packed top 8 coming your way. We've had a fantastic round of games there. Jetstream, Tiger, Sechi, Umi, and Raz.
Yeah.
Razzo as well, obviously. Yeah, so we've had some fantastic games coming in, but we're going to be moving on through this set right here. We've got a winners finals coming up. We've got some winners semi-finals coming up as well. My name is Keno. I'm joined by, the prestige that I'm joined by right now. C4 himself. How you doing, my mans?
I'm good. Home turf. Love to see it. The matches have been really clean. I think we've done a good showing for, EMEA. And I have to say, thanks to all the players from NA that came down, Jonathan, Razzo, and Umisho, very much appreciated. Obviously, I know they're coming down to try and take our points, but we're kind of defending it.
But that's why we've got Sechi, that's why we've got Tiger Pop, that's why we had Rycroft, that's why we've got the JoJo defending, obviously, our home turf right here, trying to make sure that we can claim these points, make sure that we can get in to that Arc System Works finals, hopefully during next year, early next year. But we're going to be focusing on this top 8 right now. Obviously, winner's side, we've got Tiger Pop versus Sechi. Tiger Pop versus Sechi.
I think everyone knows the law. We're definitely going to find out who is mathematically better. We are going to find out. We might even get a run back, depending on how it turns out.
I need to see the equations live.
I do.
I need to see them live.
I'm ready. I'm going to take notes.
We're taking them down. We've got case notes here. We're studying. We need to know how mathematically are we in this setup. You know what I mean? We need to know. And the thing is, obviously, the law runs deep. It runs so deep that it's now a sound effect in the ZBI Discord.
Really?
It's its own sound effect in that Discord. It's so clean. But obviously, it's a law match. Obviously, and the thing is, we've had law matches all over this top 8 as well. Obviously, we had that Umisho game first off as well.
Yep.
And we've had also this match coming up. We're going to be going over to losers finals. We've got the JoJo versus Umisho, both very close to versing each other at Evo, but unfortunately the JoJo falling at 9th. You had Umisho, she got up to 7th place as well. So Evo elites right here, showing up at our tournament, at our home.
Little spot here in the UK. It's humbling. It really is. And again, like I said, the EU, EMEA region kind of holding it down. I'm proud, especially with the match earlier with Tiger Pop. Tiger Pop has lost twice to Umisho. And this time, maybe got powered up by the crowds. I'm going to take some credit. I put my hands up when the DXX hit. That might have gave him a little bit of the spirit to continue, as we can see on the screen here. If you did miss the first couple of matches, you can see how the top 8's been possessing. Like you said, Sechi and Tiger Pop, the battle of the ages in winner's side. And down there at the bottom,
we've got Jonathan
That's
and
it,
obviously Jetstream as well. It's mad that Jetstream's going to run through the Americans right now if the JoJo doesn't win. But obviously we're on mic. We've got to be,
professional.
We've got to be professional. But the JoJo sort of speaks for himself. You know what I mean?
He does. He does. And the JoJo at the moment is in a good position, but he can do better, right? Last year, I don't think he quite made top 8.
He got 17th last year. So actually, in all regards, obviously, we're now sitting on that 5th spot that they can probably get. But the improvement is, at this rate, at this current progression, is so good coming out from the mans. But it could get better if they can get past the demon that is Umisho right here with that soul, with the rampage that they caused.
Yeah, I feel demon's not enough to.
No.
She is the best, technically,
She's
right?
a nightmare.
One of the best, rocking the soul here, and here we go. First game of top 4. Umisho to JoJo, let's go.
really good start to the JoJo, but Umisho turning it back around. She's got the pressure in the core right here, and it's the soul pressure she really wants. Gunflame into that bad again. It's going to be just buttons in the corner. The red RC to get that low. The DP to break the wall, and we're in a fantastic position right now with that wall break.
Kabari here in airborne, second one whiffs. Is he going to try for a third? Puts the mat down, 2S. Umisho, oh, has the PRC to make themselves safe. Clean stuff by Umisho.
Pressure right now, just trying to force the sponsored M.Rage player into the corner, but we're going to be going with that red RC, with that corner carry. The Tamiya Mat's doing the work, but a burst is going to come out. A wild throw. Going to be coming out from Umisho to take that first round. Fantastic.
Yeah, Umisho playing with the JoJo's mental there, whiffing the air normal to get the ground throw, but this is a brand new round that the JoJo's trying to turn it around as he puts Umisho in the corner, jumps out of the Kabare, and using the revolver to get out of really sticky situations. Once again, Umisho showing a class act in how to escape bad situations.
But a huge counter hit. We should be able to get over to the corner. Yes, we will. Not only that. Oh, no, never mind. We're going to be leaving it there. Make sure we can get this pressure. PRC to get out.
Wow.
There's a clash in the air. No real winners off that, but it is going to be Umisho's turn. They started that pressure. The combo of that Gunflame. Break. Not even breaking the wall. Just slamming against that wall there. Fantastic from Umisho.
Gunflame. Gunplay. Just, you see the tip of the Gunflame ranges, and the 6S was always ready for Umisho to confirm with it. I feel Baiken does have the parry like we've seen before, but obviously that doesn't work against projectile.
No. And the thing is as well, there's so much that you can do with Soul to stay outside that range, to bait that parry out. We've got the green high fives in the corner. Fans coming out to try and get that overhead. It is going to hit. It's going to be time for the JoJo to try and turn this around. Carrying Umisho into the corner, just be the slow walk. The huge parry coming out. Not going to RC here, just going to leave it to normal. Catch him with the 2S, red RC to keep it going. Close shot, break the wall, and around to the JoJo right there. A fantastic start to this game.
Clinical decision making by the JoJo. They're like a trip guard, meeting you on the way down with the big 2H from Baiken. Is he going to get more opportunities like that? Trying to meet Umisho in the air. Gets another 2H who wasn't ready for the Kabare. Ready for the punish on the DP whiff though.
It's actually going to get the punish this time around. There was so many times when Umisho in that last game was not getting punished for it. Burst is going to be baited. They're on the back end of this Baiken right now. Tethered into this 1-1. Fantastic from the JoJo. Going to be even it up right there and showing why they've been doing so well across America all this summer.
Yes. He's actually been a world warrior, like, no pun intended. Gets a tether throw. Gonna try and give Umisho a world of hurt with this relentless pressure. Another throw. What side? Stay sane. Goes for the burst. Umisho, maybe a hero burst, but Umisho is a hero. But they might have to wait for the next round to triumph as the JoJo Yo San Shoo.
And there was so much tension to work on the end of that round. There was so much pressure. The JoJo on top right now. But taking both of these throws, and they're going to go for the third. No, never mind. It's going to be the overhead with the Fafnir to break the wall right there. Positive meter, but no hard knockdown. We're going to be trying to get in right now. Another Fafnir to break the guard. Pressure in the corner. Oh, the red RC.
Umisho's so clean and sick at changing the options after the revolver and the jumping. We've seen empty into throw, empty low now. The JoJo getting kept on their toes. Clash wasn't ready. But nice confirm with the tatami mat. Shenanigans.
Definitely shenanigans. Especially with this type of rope attack. Oh, the Knuckles Chaotix with it. Ooh, hit him with the low. Keep it in. This is the combo. This is where you are. But never mind. We're getting that counter hit.
Umisho only needs 1 HP to make this comeback. Oh, the S. Nice confirmed. The JoJo doesn't want any of that. Doesn't want to get put on the end of a clip. But it might happen anyway. DP from Umisho runs in. SS Cyber Spuds. Look at the Spuds. Say GG. Oh, don't away from the world,
BRC,
bro.
they can
That's
save.
rated in a 5P. Scrapping.
We are scrapping out here in the top 8. These losers games are losers games. The tournament life is on the line here. The JoJo 2-1 up Umisho. She's got to try and find a way in.
Is it time? Bug
it
Bunny
time?
means. Is it time to go back to the old me?
Are we?
Is it Bug Bunny? I think it might.
I gotta. I'm sorry. I gotta go back to the old. Are we? The concentration on her face. That's. Come on. Pick the hat. Oh! Oh! My days.
Squeaky bum time for the JoJo right there. He was like, oh no.
There's definitely a thought process in the JoJo's mind, which is, oh, I don't have to face a Happy Chaos today. And oh, would you look at that?
Would you look at that?
She had to return to her old self. Bring out the gun.
I think, even if the JoJo does lose, to be able to make an Evo champ go to their main is a big deal.
Well, that's massive because obviously, you know, we've gone to the Soul to try and change up the playstyle. Obviously, that's what Umisho's been trying to do through this year. But yeah, the fact that you put so much pressure on this Evo champ, this previous Evo champ, to make them change back, and the fact that we've got this life lead right now, not overextending. We do have the case on. Ooh, we are rolling through though with the L rings, and it's all the pressure right now. Huge grab coming out.
2S gets blocked. Another throw from Umisho making his comeback happen. Close says, bang, bang. We are going to get the Deus Ex Machina. And the JoJo letting that round slip. I think they had a good control of it, but as soon as the rolls start coming out, it was looking peak for our hero. The JoJo, the crowd's behind him, Chad's behind him, but this is the Evo champ.
This is the EO install right now coming from Umisho. It's like I gotta bust her out. She knows, but with Tevin right now, like Knuckles Chaotix, it's gonna be a massive amount of damage coming out from the bike. And Mame just dodging the front. Never mind, it's coming back around the other way. Dammy and Matt, the pressure's starting.
Oh, too far for the Uzanchu to hit. Uh-oh, the JoJo's cursed. Is he gonna reap his curse? Here we go. Umisho gets a knockdown, full screen, exactly what she wants. Gets the burst, not the gold variety though, and Umisho's got 100 tension.
Oh, there's so much we can whip, but the claw slot into the wrecker is going to be taking that round. It's one more for the JoJo right here, and it's a fantastic start with that Teva shot, forcing the burst early.
2S confirmed, good stuff. Umisho pushing to the corner, literally with the far rest. A flick of the wrist, unholster the gun, and Deus Ex Machina once again. Wall's gonna be smashed, glass everywhere, hard knockdown. Here we go, 5K, pretty tepid on the approach, but doesn't need much damage here. Oh, concentration, fully focused, and the confirmed 2-2 Keno. We might be seeing a Happy Chaos gap right now.
There is a menace on the screen, and his name is Happy Chaos. Umisho coming back with that. What is now a fantastic pick, a fantastic change of characters. Definitely put here in the driver's seat, and is yeah, bringing it to 2-2. The JoJo's gonna find a way around this now.
Yo, Zanchu catches the back, that's what the close S catches the burst too. Tevin up, taken out of the corner, but it doesn't matter. The mix is potent everywhere, my guy. Overhead gets blocked, close S, far S, 2-8, Kabare, get back here. Yo, Zanchu, no confirm of it. Kabare, cannot. It's not over.
Shots are coming out. Definitely Z-lock there, but switching over to Umisho, pressure in the corner, no super to break that wall, but look at that damage anyway. It did not need the blue RC to get over, hitting low and the confirm to take that round once again on this match point.
Chasing, the JoJo can smell victory. He's one heart away. And Umisho trying to take that heart from him, trying to break his spirit with this Happy Chaos pick at the last moment.
So we're on that last bullet, we need to reload. just backing away. We're out of resources, actually. Throwing the scapegoat up. That's an empty gun, and we're going to be taking advantage of it. Look at this pressure coming out from the JoJo. It's in the corner. It's the last stand. It should be it. Again, no, never mind.
The final pixel, the pixel! Is he going to be able to do it? Jump cannon, and that's the JoJo taking it 3-2 over Umisho.
And the crowd is popping off right now. The JoJo knocking out Umisho in a fantastic display. And the fact that we'd have to go to last game, last round, with the character change shows so much in that game.
Like I said, I feel even by the numbers in the results, the JoJo forcing Umisho to go back to the old ways must have meant something. And for a person like we've been saying who's been traveling so far, to do it here in his home place.
It needed to be done here.
Yeah,
it needs to be done here. Obviously, a fantastic show in a combo breaker, a fantastic show in a CEO, a really, really good placement within the Evo as well, and needs to do it here. It needs to be done on home turf at VSFighting 11. VSFighting XI.
XI front. And yeah, obviously, besides the qualification for coming first in today's tournament, you also get points. And that is going to determine seeding for when they do get the qualifications, right? So it's all important. It's not just about winning, it's about the placements as well.
Yeah, obviously, you know, we've got the placements with the first place. The points are going to be so much on the line. That's why the Americans are out here.
Yeah.
That's why Jonathan 10A is here. That's why Razzo's here. That's why, you know, Umisho is here as well, to get them points, to get them spots. Because to be fair, as we were saying yesterday, this is the midpoint. This is your 5th event. After this, you've got CEO Taku. You've got, obviously, the Japan event as well, Arcariva Japan. So, VSFighting for a lot of these players right here, especially, I think Tiger Pop as well, this is some of their last spots before obviously they can move on. Obviously, until we maybe get more events, but you never know. But let's focus on the now. We're going to be moving on to our next game. Jetstream versus Jonathan 10A. The nasty plot that
Nasty plot.
Nasty plot.
His face is nasty plot +2 in special attack incarnate. Like that's all I see when I see him on camera.
Halfway through the set, we'll just see like a 3.5x, just SPD. I'll say SPS, yeah, the special attack.
It's so sick. And he looked omega exhausted after his last game against Razzo.
That was a close game, and that's a really hard game to deal with it as well. Obviously, Nago in that matchup really obviously should win. There's so much ways that you can get Geo out, but we've seen Razzo's Geo, and it is so quick. It's so hard to keep up with, and the fact that you can have the pressure so consistently with that character, it was played really well. And obviously, yeah, it was last game, last round sort of situation again in this set. Just a quick button check here, though.
Don't get too excited that Asik is on screen. I don't think Jetstream is gonna
my heart doesn't need another Asuka. I'm gonna be honest with you. It's kind of weak. It's kind of. I don't need another set of cubes and a gravity staff in the middle.
I'm running out of TGC jokes. I'm not gonna lie, Ralph. I've gone through all the cards in my decks for Pokemon.
I got some Yu-Gi-Oh ones. Don't worry.
You
got
Exodia is
Magic
the
Mallet,
classic.
Black Hole,
Alright. Magic Magician.
Magic Magician.
Yeah.
You got a Bear Stream.
True. Wait a minute. Is he? He's locked into Happy Chaos. You know what? He's the guy in this position. I'm not going to question his decision. Show me your workings out. He's been doing so much with Nago. He had one win on stream with Gold Lewis as well.
Yeah. Well, we know we have the back pocket Gold Lewis. We've seen it at UFA last year. It was something that's it's brought out if you can't really get the the pressure going with Nago. Maybe the matchup doesn't work. But the Happy Chaos.
Let's see.
Run it.
Yeah, loses, so he must be confident in his pick, right?
Definitely with the pink suit as well to go. Oh, the anti-air. Oh, a fantastic position for Jetstream right here. We are going to get the super coming out. A couple of guns in the crowd to support the man. Jetstream in a fantastic position right now.
All right, tapping away. Knock, who's there? Sai come in the back garden, rolls behind him, and Jetstream's making it work. Who are we to doubt the man? Perfect in the first round against Jonathan 10A. Insanity.
That's what the nasty plot was building up for. The happy chaos. That's what it was unlocking. Definitely getting his defense unlocked though by Zato right here. Some boys into the wall. We should get a reset on Eddie. Should get that positive meter and the hard knockdown. A fantastic position for Eddie Zato and going high, staying high. And we're feeling high as well off that wall break round the piece.
Jonathan has understood the mission, and let's see if he can finish it as he does finish off Jetstream's chance of getting out of that combo, devouring the burst, trying to lock him down, invite to hell Piercer. We're clapping our hands, drills are out in session, we get the lead too. He is getting bombarded, perplexed by the pressure of Zato 1 right now.
Bombardment in this corner. Eddie trying to find a way in. Zato trying to find a way in. The defense is looking strong. There's a couple of hits there and there, but we'll find a way out with that blue RC. But Leapfrog is definitely going to be hitting rare. Taking the first game. The Happy Chaos did work. It did work within that first round, but Jonathan 10-8 taking that.
Like I said, Jonathan was like, oh, okay, I was probably prepared, expecting Nago, Gold Lewis. That first round was there. He got perfect in it, but he showed that the information he got from that game is gonna use it tenfold.
It was definitely look, play your round and then I'm gonna adapt. I'm gonna see what I can do against this Happy Chaos. Is it any different from others that I've played? And you're seeing right now it's a fantastic bit of adaptation. You are just pressed into the corner though. The steady shot is gonna get counter hit out with that 2S, and it's gonna be a fantastic start. That's gonna be a fantastic start. Going out from Jonathan right here, air to air converter. Eddie not here in time, but we have the pressure with them. 6P with the counter hit, opposer set out. Oh my days, it's nothing but pressure.
He's going through it right now. Let's keep it 100 right. He's going through some real block stun pressure.
Eddie did not disappear through that. I felt like Eddie was just there to stay. The bar got longer.
He did overtime. He went to work and did overtime. No vacation. But now it's man like Jetstream's turn. Going in, almost 50%. Pushes in the front door, pushes his opponent to the corner. We're gonna focus and we're gonna get him with the DSX. I like it, get the hard knockdown. Look at the red. Omelette du damage.
Oh my dude. Feeling French with this damage. We're feeling French with that win as well. It's a perfect coming out for Jetstream right now. Around the piece. Can we even up these games? My man is freehanding these shots. Case set, but the Eddie is out to interrupt. Opposers there, but heading the wrong way. Flying on in. And, ooh.
That was a really clean dash block away from the invite to hell. Really smart.
Really was. Ooh, the roll through. Pressure in. Making the force back.
Insane check, so risky. All of those kind of interruptions on Eddie when Zato's so close to you can spell death. Jonathan here, no Eddie, just Zato pressure. And Jetstream knows, tries to escape, tries to jump over. Oh, put your foot away. No footsies here, just puppet pressure.
This is on Jetstream right now. Big burst to get the Zato away. Eddie is here to start the pressure. The anti-air with just the P. It's going to be all they need to go through with that Deus Ex Machina. It's not just going to break the wall. It's going to break the game with a 1-1 right there.
Oh, what is he doing? Oh, Jetstream! Nasty plot! He's got black shades on. That's a 1.5 increase. With stab, that's like ×4.
The exclamation mark.
Yeah.
Boom, boom, boom.
He's doing way too much mental damage right now. Jonathan, I think it's Jonathan taking a breather.
Yeah,
waiting for
I think we really need to
readjust.
do after that round. There was so many checks on Eddie. There were so many checks on Zato just to get rid of the Shadow Man himself. And yeah, it was just really nice from Jetstream. And we're in a fantastic position already. Ooh, never mind. The air to air, bursting straight away. We want to try and get on top early.
Knockdown, drills are out, blocks the first dust, blocks the second. DJ Khaled in shambles right now. Not another one. And he just
my God, he
reloads
does-
point blank in his face.
That was toxic. That has to be toxic. You got Zato that there trying to set up the pressure. My man got a full reload right there. Max ammo coming out on that round, and it's going to be a really nice wall break right there. Going to be getting checked on that low. Eddie on the other side. We're going to be going for that sandwich whole meal right now because it's going to be another mix. Blue RC to get away though, and it should be end of the round. No drop of the combo.
Oh,
over
the grimy stuff. BRC drift down, hits him in the toes. Correct check. Last time I looked, looks like Sal's got some Tims on. He's got some steel toe caps.
Still toe caps. He doesn't want to get stepped on, doesn't want to get tread on, but locked into this corner. We don't have Eddie at the moment, it's all Zato. We do have the Shadow coming back though. Leapfrog with the anti-air, and we're setting up right now. Looking real nice from going out from Jonathan. Not gonna wall break, dude. No, never mind.
Digging the ball break. Maybe he didn't want that from Eddie, but alas, it doesn't matter. Still got the W.
Still got the W. Really good round from Jonathan. Another, and once again, another final round between these two right now. It's neck and neck. Ooh, quick jumps.
Yeah, jumps away from the grab, was scared to go back to the ground though because of Eddie having the opportunity to leave or maybe oppose. Speaking of leave, Kermit making his appearance. JD gets blocked, nice stuff, but it's not over. Sunvoid, Executioner on the screen trying to execute this character.
We don't have a lot of defensive resources for Jetstream right now. All we have is that hold down back, but it's not going to escape from this Shark Week, this command grab. Coming out from Jonathan, taking it 2-1 right there. Jetstream. Bro, maybe, bro, that nasty plot not working out for him.
He got punished.
He definitely did.
He got punished. Should have detected. Unfortunate. Got clapped.
Nasty Floss came out. He definitely got hit by Shadow Claw. The priority move came out. It was wild.
He got hit with knockoff. That's why the shade got removed.
Lost his night. That's wild.
All right, jumps out the corner. Good stuff. This is what he needs. Jonathan taking quite a bit. I'll take that back. A lot of damage.
He got the supreme combo right here. He wanted the meal deal with that damage, and it's not gonna stop. That was a quick round. What was that?
He terror
18
lasted.
seconds.
Yeah, he terror lasted. Same time, bonus stab. He did a, what can I say? We all know that Zhao doesn't have much on the defense, right? Really low guts. Oh, he blocked the same side roll. Jonathan might be a genius.
Ooh, hit him through that aim. It's going to be Jonathan right now to try and get up the whiff grab, but Eddie's there to cover. Invite hell, no. Oh, this the best.
Right. Jonathan's close, jumps over to Piercer, steps on the wrong goon. Zhao still in full effect. Piercer time. Yep, trying to give him the frame trap. No bite there from Jetstream, but he does have the blocks. Tetris Master right now, but you can't block those. Last time I checked, you cannot block grabs.
You can't block grab. We all wish we could definitely get rid of the grapplers in these games, but we cannot be blocking grab. Pressure into the corner, another grab coming out. Keep it going with the leapfrog. We're going to get the wall break right here. Too high for that slump. And it's going to be a fantastic position. Blue RC, so to make sure that we can keep that pressure going. Eddie bar refilled once again. That positive meter. If we want to go into Sunvoid, never mind. We're looking suspicious with this Amorphous. I'm going to be breaking the wall. The 3-1, knocking out Jetstream. Unfortunate there, but Jonathan going to be moving on right now.
Yeah, big shouts to Jetstream doing an amazing run today in versus, but Jonathan the genius being the wall. I will be interested. I'll probably talk to him afterwards about the Happy Chaos pick, because like I said, it's very hard once you've done such a good job in a tournament with other characters to go, oh, maybe this character's better.
Yeah.
But to bring it to someone like Jonathan, who's going to have so much Happy Chaos experience, is
I think as well,
decision.
I think as well, it's obviously the fact that within this top 8 alone, we've obviously only seen that Nago running up, obviously, to bracket. It was just the Nago with the one, obviously the one Gold Lewis appearance. So to find that Happy Chaos come out from what seemingly was nowhere, obviously, that we're gonna ask questions, but it worked out.
It did.
It's not in the way that we wanted, but it was a good choice.
Again,
unfortunately, not the best, but you know.
Yeah. But again, the result, I think Italy have definitely been making marks in a lot of top 8. So definitely shout outs to not just Jetstream, but the whole Italian crew, people like Armix, Nelk, Times Up, Spaghetti Showdown. So yeah, hopefully they're in the chat. Hopefully you're proud of your boy, because yeah, once again, Jetstream did a madness in a tournament.
I mean, yeah, that was. It was a surprise pick, and there was some surprise rounds in there as well. Some absolutely fantastic, some proper doozies as well. In terms of obviously the damage coming out on that Happy Chaos. Speaking of damage, though, the mental damage after this game coming up next on the winner's side. If we are going to winner's side, but obviously we've got winner's side, Sechi versus Tiger Pop. That does set up loser's side, the JoJo versus Jonathan Tene. Obviously, another run-in with an American. Let's see, obviously, how this man can defenders land, or obviously move on to that mathematical equation up in winner's side.
I am a man of science. I want to know the maths. I definitely want to know the maths. That is going to be an exciting match. One to go down for the ages. I wish. Oh yeah, they are playing now. Oh, I wish they had mics on. I wish you mic the player.
We need mics. We need a live cam.
Yes.
We need to see if any messages are getting sent to like Discord or like Telegram or anything.
Yeah.
Just be like a live ping of just being like, Xander said this. Just being like, oh my days.
I'd love to be a fly on the wall in their Discord after this game, man. It's going to be crazy. But like we did say earlier, right, this is winner's side. So one of them can lose and they could get a run back depending on obviously the results afterwards. So this isn't the be-all end-all. This might not be the end of the tale of Sechi versus Tiger Pop.
The equation might have a part 2, but for
there
now...
might be. E equals.
Equals.
And then we'll find out later where it does equal.
We might need to do our bracket equation first before we move on to the full thing. But let's see how these players show their work and out. It is going to be the Happy Chaos versus Zato. A matchup, obviously, we've just seen. We'll see it all the time. Obviously, whether it's Latif, Latif playing Happy Chaos in probably every tournament he ever played.
Yeah.
Yeah, and obviously here as well. Unless we're just getting the Asker. Unless we are just getting
it's
the Asker.
definitely
It is button
There's no
checks.
shot. There's no shot. While they check their buttons, chat, crowds, who is mathematically better? Don't worry about the players. I want to know what the crowd think. Do you think Type Hop's going to take this? I'll give it about 8 out of 10. That's pretty high numbers there. Do you want to see what they say?
I do think Sechi is mathematically better. Bro, we got booze. We got booze. I didn't realize Snake was playing. That's wild.
That is crazy. I mean, if the goal is 0 and that boo was like negative numbers, maybe he's closer. Say that was like a -4.
The maths
8.
do not stop.
Sechi's closer to the balance. He's closer to neutral.
And what we want, the neutral. That's what we want. Apparently, anyway.
Who does? Which one? Which one wants the neutral? Let's be honest.
Oh, I don't know.
The puppet character that just could put you in the corner and block stun, or Happy Chaos.
I mean, in all my regards, they're both puppet characters. I mean,
True,
there's a gun there.
You're spitting.
There's a gun and a reticle. The reticle is its own being.
The crosshair is a puppet. You just don't interact with it. It's an uninteractable puppet. So you're not wrong. But here we go. The eagle is flying. The games are coming, guys. Sechi versus Tiger Pop. Let me hear you make some noise.
Equations flying, guns are shooting, and Shadow Men be sprinting in this matchup right here. Let's see how this round start goes. Sechi versus Tiger Pop, hitting with the 2S counter hit, and it's already on the side of Sechi, but just flying out. Tiger Pop not wanting to get locked down.
Good interruption on the Eddie, but Sechi was ready. We all need a homie like Sechi, bro. He's always got your back, no matter what happens to you.
Definitely. Ooh, the Abyss right there to get rid of the opposed, to get rid of the Eddie. Rolling through with the YRC to save his back. Eddie coming out to try and continue the pressure. There's just buttons are flying right here, but Sechi is on top and will be getting this first round right now, putting them in a fantastic position.
Really good start from Sechi. Air to air though, Tiger Pop taking it to him. Reload. Running gun and gets the throw. OTG, backdash on the dust spot. Where did you think that was gonna send you? Hey? Hey? You think Happy Cow just merely whiffed smooth? No.
You're not escaping the barrel of this gun. Neither are you escaping this mix or this Deus Ex Machina, powered up by the crowd, taking this next round. perfect coming through as well. Oh my
It was a
days.
good perfect. But you know what was good? The crowd, that was on ASMR brap. I want to hear it way louder next time. Way louder.
I like that it's an exclusive just for Tiger Pop as well. No one else.
Yeah.
Not for Umisho, not for Dazen, no one. Speaking of which, though, we're going to be getting that pressure started with that Tiger Pop. Sitting on the perfect once more. We need to hit him. We got the bar to keep it going. The 5D, the drift. Oh, we've dropped the combo. Never mind.
Oh, it's getting blocked on. It's not funny anymore. There's no fun in games to be had when Zato's on you like this.
It's almost a nightmare. Case is set, even if you are trying to break the law right there. No anti-air on the flight. We are just going to get a run in and a cheeky low right there. My days, this match is everywhere. I can't keep going from my hands.
It's a bit mental.
It's a bit
Crazy. Oh, Leo Thief. Thank you guys. Much appreciated.
We need the mod. We need the mod from the Damascus stream, the Soul Fiend.
Yeah.
That's what needs to be played over this match.
I mean, Tiger Pop needs to make this comeback. He is trying. Goes for the roll. Go burst by Sechi. 50 tension on deck. I think there's going to be a Sun Void in the future. Never mind. We're going to go straight for a Morgus.
Amazing meeting on that right there. The damage coming out. Round start once again. That 2S has been doing work, whether it's counting hitting or getting that block. It's allowed Sechi just to start up that Eddie pressure. That bar is filled. That Eddie is out. That 5D is hitting, forcing the burst, forcing the steady aim. It is going to turn over to Tiger Pop. It is going to turn over to that Happy Chaos, but getting caught out. Drills coming out. Sun Void to keep it going. And it's all Sechi right now.
Woo. Yeah. This is
Back and forth. It's a back and forth.
I mean,
both of these games.
Zato's moving back and forth. He's moving back and forth. And Tiger Pop is firmly in the crouch position. Almost looking in the fetal position when he's trying to wait for his moment to escape the Eddie pressure. But there's one game each. So it is going back and forth in terms of wins and success.
Mathematically, it's even.
50-50.
It's 50-50. And we got a block though. Ooh, never mind. Ooh, coming in. The empty jump with the low. Eddie starting up. We got the Zato trying to push it over into the corner. Sechi doing a fantastic job there. The case is going to get sent. The steady aim. We need to reload our gun though. We're sitting on that one bullet on the low focus as well. Ooh.
Yeah, only one in the clip. And wait, Sechi does not care how many bullets you got. You can't fire the gun in block stun. You can do a lot of stuff with it, but not that.
No.
JD.
Especially when you're protecting your noggin as well. Overhead hitting.
Gotta watch your lid, mate. Take the chrome dome. Oh, gets hit with the dust. Drills are out. Empty low and run it back. Just in case you missed the first show. Deja vu.
That's the base in that corner though. There's a clash of buttons, but kept going with the 2P. Sandwiching the gunman right here. And a huge grab coming out actually. It's going to be a chance for Happy Chaos to really get this going in the corner. We're full on the focus, we're full on the gun. We do need to reload some bullets in though. We're just blasting the Eddie. Making sure we can get rid of that goon.
Oh, bringing back down to the ground with the bullets, the crosshair on Zato right now. I don't know if he can tell because he actually can't see. He's blind, and I wish I was as well. I don't want to see this damage. He could have got a little bit more. Gets pinned down to the ground, gets hit with the dust, and if he dies from it, no, he survived. No, I lied. That's asbestos when you die from the dust. Oh, it's rough out here. Masks on people.
Making sure we get that mandate, but starting up, case sets. Gun is empty. We need to find the opportunity to reload it. The counter hit's gonna give it as well. Gonna get 3 in the chamber. Zato coming in though. We do have Eddie on deck. Never mind, the YRC gonna be cancelling that out. It's gonna be all for Zato right now to try and break this wall, to try and keep this pressure going. JD, no trainees here, only overheads. Red RC. Keep that going against the wall. It is not going to kill, unfortunately, but we do have full burst, we do have full Eddie, and that positive meter to try and find a way in. Shooting plates out here. My man is flying.
Clay pigeons shooting.
Clay pigeons.
Clay pigeon shooting. Here we go.
Hey.
Duck hunt. but there's no ducking that bullet. Oh, and he got sniped at the end. Looking for the burst. He wanted the burst so bad. And now he might get something. There you go. You got what you wanted. There's your present. And you're going to get hit with the gaping more. Sechi telling people maths in the chat. 1 + 1. Oh, Sechi!
Sechi! Oh, my days!
It's so good when people can communicate without their voice.
You know exactly what's going on up there.
Universal sign language. I love it. It is also really cool when someone pops off prior to the end of the match. There's no results, but he felt some type of way and he has to let everyone know.
It was a big shut up to the crowd, and the crowd, he's responding also.
Oh, is he not a fan of Deus Ex?
I don't think he's a fan of Deus Ex. I mean, would you be a fan when it's getting rid of half of your life?
Yeah, you're not wrong. Actual factual. Empty low. Where's Eddie at? In your face. Dust into Leap, aka Gaping Moore. Shout out to James Chen. Gets the wall break with Sun Boyd.
Pressure coming out. Really nice hit from Zato right there. Confirming the OTG with the S2S. And it's going to be Sechi on that match point. A fantastic opportunity to really take this game over Tiger, but a massive grab coming out. Pressure in the corner, rolling on through. Transformers right there. It's going to be pressure starting up. Blue RC hitting with that mix. Disgusting.
Das. We break the wall. No, he didn't think he was going to kill. Interesting. Goes for the mix. Sechi blocking. Oh my gosh, he's mastered through the roof. But he doesn't die off the second dust. Pierces out, drills her out. He gets pushed by the Drunken Shade and the Leap misses. Oh my god, Sechi, if you make this comeback, you might be the king of the game right now.
No. Oh no, Sechi.
Is this you?
Sechi.
Bro, he might jump into the crowd. He might crouch us if he wins this match, by the way.
He's going to be jumping over that railing. Health and safety out the window. Then 6P. No, Tiger.
Burst on deck. Break the law. 2K. Okay.
Tiger taking that round for the health of Sechi right there. But don't think anyone could have taken that. Bear straight away. We want to try and set our dominance. Leapfrog hitting. Pressure in the corner. Tiger trying to find a way out. Just the jump. Gun's going to be doing it right there. Pressure on the side. We keep it going. The roll is going to be interrupted. Bear straight away. Get rid of him and the Eddie. Scapegoat is out. We can't get in. God's being broken. The 5E being hit. Forced into the corner. We do need to reload, but we got the wall break right here. No DSS Magmir on point, but we do get the reload. We do get the focus up.
Oh, Sandwich, we're going to subways. Oh, that was grimy. Sechi's not finished. He's going to try and pin him down to the corner. I love the JP to keep him in there. Sunvoid on the top of the dome. Goes for the JD. We're getting drinks at the bar. And there we go. Sechi takes it over Tiger Pop. And I think he's happy.
I think he is.
Delayed spud. Delayed handshake. It's all good.
I wouldn't say. I think we
Round
can
of applause for
say
Sechi, man. Pretty good show there.
that's fantastic, absolutely fantastic. With the near comeback as well.
Yep.
That would have been amazing coming out from Sechi. And I think we can't say, just for now, mathematically, they are better right now.
Yep. I appreciate it. But don't be sad if you're a Tiger Bot fan. He's still in the tournament. That was winning side, right? And both players have done better than their previous results. They came third and fourth after Zando and Skill, who won it last time. So they're both doing better. They're on the up and up. But we are going to go take a quick break. We need to all calm down after the Sechi pop-off. So we'll catch you guys on the other side. Be back in a sec. Peace. Ladies and lurkers, boys and boomers, match of all ages, we are back. Guilty Gear Strive. Arc Weather Qualifier. We've got some bangers for you today. I am C4. This is Kenner, and you guys are watching probably the best top 8 I've seen from today. And we're nearly at the climax. So close.
We're going to be moving on to our losers side, the JoJo versus Jonathan Tene. I think these actually two played during the summer, during a competitive match. If not, it's going to be their first game together. And it's a doozy. It's a doozy if I've ever seen it. But we're moving on to our top 4 right now. You've got 3 from the UK, obviously trying to protect the homeland. Sechi, Tiger Pop, the JoJo, and Jonathan Tene trying to come in from America to try and take them points. But let's see what the mans can do on Guilty Gear Strive right now. We're going to be moving on swiftly onto that game. Losers semi-finals. The winner of this going to play Tiger Pop in losers finals, and Sechi sitting comfortable, it's nice and comfy over in that grands on winner's side.
Yeah, mate. Don't forget, Sechi's top 8 Evo. He didn't get to the stage, but he's top 8 Evo.
He's top 8.
He's top 8 Evo. So shout out to him. But I want to say real quick, before we even get the Jonathan Tene versus the JoJo result, I want to again thank the Americans from coming down. So can we get a round of applause for the Americans coming down to our little island, gracing us with their insane play? And like we said, Jonathan's still in. He is a genius. The word on the street is the JoJo wins. But obviously, that's what the streets are going to say here, right? Because obviously, the GoGo's going to win. Jonathan, I've known, has been a genius from day one. Even when he was playing like Dragon Ball, bro, he was on another level of intellect. So it's going to be a battle of wills and brain power, I feel, in this match.
It definitely will be. And I think, obviously, you're bringing up willpower there. I think it will be a massive test for the JoJo right now to really try and break through this Zato, break through Jonathan Tene, to try and get on to that losers finals. And we've seen it before from the JoJo. We're getting close, but not quite there in his last couple top 8s, last couple top 16s, and they got the chance to show pure improvement, a proper pedigree within this top 4 right now. From 17th to now 4th, it keeps climbing for the bike in main and has to get over the hurdle of Jonathan Tene, the nightmare with the Zato. How's he gonna do it? The streets. How's he gonna do it? Let me know. Crowd.
Here we go. First game of top 4. That's what I want to hear. Chat, let me see some letters as we watch these intros. Oh, tell me Bakken hasn't got the sickest intro, man.
It's long, but it needs to be long because this is a legendary character. Obviously, from the start, coming all the way to Strive. But I think Zato is as clean as well. He's got his crew with him, not just Eddie, but the mans as well, taking off the coat, making sure this man doesn't get his hands dirty until he's getting into this game. Viking versus Zato, the JoJo versus Jonathan Tene. And we're off to a fantastic start for the Americans.
Closest, and that's how it starts with Zato. Gets pretty much the ability to go through his whole tool set, mix it up, do some cheeky Eddie summons. The JoJo firm in his defense until the RC drift down Tokyo all the way to the ground and bless those legs, but didn't get much off of it. And we've seen the JoJo block for a good 30 seconds and hit you twice and win the round.
Unfortunately, not going to get that opportunity though, getting grabbed right there. It's going to be a bit more pressure coming out from Jonathan, hitting low, confirming with the leapfrog. It's going to be a round to the American, doing a fantastic job right there. It's going to be a nice start right there for the JoJo though, forcing Zato into the flight. The Eddie bar just refreshing. Trying to find ways in, it's button on buttons, it's the air buttons coming in. Zato just backing off and a huge counter hit, but an opportunity dropped right there for the JoJo, but the pressure is still on. Ooh, massive combo coming out.
He cannot escape. Yeah, shenanigans. ID back, hit him with the slash, and we're going to get the slash on the screen. 1 round apiece. Both players showing their win condition and the power of their character.
Ooh, huge 5D. Keep it going, but it's going to be a clash of buttons. A trade working in the favor of the JoJo. Get that burst out of there. A huge grab to try and turn the tables. And a bit of an Uno reverse situation. The pressure's starting. YRC, get off me. The tables are flipping consistently. The parry coming out. Tethered up. You are not escaping the samurai. You're going to be getting hit by the mix. Nice blocks coming out. Hitting on the 2 low. Oh, the 2S again.
I think there was a slight delay on the Kabare, but it doesn't matter. Hold the sheath. 5P from the JoJo. Clutching that out, Jonathan. Don't count him out. He is an artisan of the virtual combat. He'll find a way to land a hit. Don't you worry. But can the JoJo keep this momentum and keep the lead in this set?
Ooh, massive out of it with the Kabaddi, but not going to get anything from it. It's going to be, oh my God, mix right there with the Leaf Frog going into the Sun Void. Keep it going. Jonathan Tene on the front foot, Eddie in the front, confirm that grab with the Leaf Frog, get the wall break as well. Gonna allow us to get that positive meter. That Eddie bar is looking pretty empty though. It is gonna refill, just as I say that.
Ooh. He's blocking, right? Yeah.
Yes,
he has been invited. He's been invited to hell. He's been invited to hell. He got the message, he got the email.
You have to accept it on the legal teams, I can't believe it.
All the overheads are getting blocked, but the lows, the crepe check, those sandals exposing your toes. There's some DJs in chat, but I'm not talking to you guys. To the players. Oh, we're talking about the goal burst, 100 tension. The lows again finding their mark. YRC on the left-right makes perfect sense.
Attention bar completely used up now though. Oh, the dashing off the K, not going to get off of it, but the counter hit is going to start that combo. Mix onto the right. Oh, never mind, we are just getting short. Leaf Frog coming out, the mathematical equations, and do you know your 5Ds going to be hitting on the overhead. Jonathan taking that game right there. It's back and forth between these two right now. Ways of Jonathan escaping. The JoJo trying to lock it down.
He's an artisan when it comes to the virtual combat arts, bro. Like, he did dust without any protection.
That's true.
I'm telling you, he'll find a way to hit you. Don't ever count this guy out. 6P gets blocked. Falling button, nice, and here goes the Eddie pressure. Once again, the JoJo. Oh, he gets hit by the last overhead.
All highs right here, some void to break the ball, and we're actually in a really good position now with that Eddie gauge, with that positive meter. It means we can go for another Sun Void, but we don't need to. Drills to confirm into buttons right there. Going to be taking that round. Jonathan in a fantastic position. Huge grab right there. The confidence to be taking that.
Jumps but stays in the corner, waiting for an opportunity to land, probably scared of a pose or something like that. The 6Ps aren't going to do much against the mat. There's invite to here, there's the drills. Here we go, a pose, and he goes for the low. Base the burst, Jonathan Tene.
Some void out, keep it going. We've got Eddie here to stay. They've paid for the long stay on this screen right now. And they're not wanting to disappear. Burst coming out, keep that pressure going. It's going to be all Zato right now. Get them with the invite, and it will be a request to get ahead in this game. 2-1 to Jonathan. Checking the notes. What are we checking? What are we checking to JoJo? What are we seeing on there? It's definitely. Oh my God, that's -2. That's +5 actually. I can't press them.
The problem with the JoJo is he might be so efficient, he's got notes on season 3.
That's why. No, to be fair, seeing Tiger Pop's Twitter account, all the notes on there, that definitely got brought up as well, so that they're ready for the future vision. Call that time slot.
All has been broken. Glass has been smashed. Positive bonus has been acquired. RC has been shown to his opponent. Gets hit with the piercer, trying to escape, maybe trying to challenge. It doesn't matter because Jonathan gets the slash on his side, and the crowd is trying to give the JoJo the last bit of energy he have as he's got his last heart on the board here. Keno, can he do it?
don't know, because the momentum is so heavy for Jonathan right now. You've seen in that last round, it was go, go, go. But the Tamiya mat is going to be putting a stop to the Shadow Man. It is going to be pushing Zato into the corner with tethered up. We're going to get ready for this mix. Make sure you're ready. Never mind, we're going to be breaking the wall with the super right there. Show them the move. Whistling at him and everything. We've got the bar to keep going as well. There's a pressure on the table, though. We do have to look out for it. Never mind. No hero burst. He is saving it for the next round. The JoJo taking a heart. And we're one apiece in this last round. The JoJo's tournament life.
Oh, my life just flashed before my eyes. If I got hit by that confirmed from Jonathan, clean stuff. The back dash on the 2S into look. At the damage. Look at the position. Another 2S and fight to hell. Jonathan can smell it. It's so close. It's in his grasp. Or Eddie's clapping hands. And there you go. That's the dust. There's the burst. And it's going into Jonathan's pocket as he takes it with a perfect. The JoJo going down in full flames. Jonathan 10A is still here. The American's still in the building. We can't get rid of them. Like cockroaches, bro. They're cockroaches. They won't die.
Marching through the brackets. Absolutely doing God's work right now, trying to keep it up, trying to keep up that representation, getting them points, them vital arc system world points to move on up that leaderboard, try and secure that spot, and they're going to be getting some tasty points going on to this next match as well. If they can get the grand, let's see how they do, because now they're faring against Tiger Pop. I just want to point out something real quick. On the side of Tiger, there's going to be the second Zato they're going to have to face today in this bracket. And it's another amazing Zato in the form of Jonathan 10A.
Yep, I mean, it's only fair, I feel, when it comes to Zato and Happy Chaos that you just pit them against each other, right? You know.
It's a natural born matchup at this point. If we've not seen it online, if we've not seen it Salty EU at Wanted, Strive for Glory, if we've not seen it offline at Mix Up, Combo Breaker CEO, or VSFighting, then, I mean, like, we're all legally blind.
Just like Zato.
Just like Zato.
Just like Zato. But
He's doing the viewing.
I mean, when we looked at, I know someone on Twitter showed like the representation of characters in the top 8, and it was like 2 Zatos, 1 Happy Chaos, and I was like, that's pretty good variety. But like you said, you know, sometimes things float to the surface, and it's going to be the Zatos and the Happy Chaoses this time. But like we said, Gio, Asuka, Baiken, but we got some really good showings.
I mean, to be fair, just to touch on that Asuka as well, that's a character that we're seeing creeping in. And it's they're definitely creeping into these top 8 more and more with some of the shenanigans they can throw on screen. There's obviously Rycroft earlier in the bracket and yesterday as well during that top 48 match right there. Neos, apologies, it was Neos, wasn't it?
I
remember Leo.
Winston,
that's it. Yeah.
All us Leos look alike, I understand.
that's
Winston.
Player like, same like look. I mean, we're both Leos as well.
Exactly.
So, you know. Well, I mean, not anymore. That's why I've got the jacket on. The M.Rage jacket.
Gone to better pastures, better characters.
Better characters. I want mix.
I understand that. Cross-up breaker in the corner is actually not mix. It's just a skill issue. It's a skill issue. But yeah, I was talking to Winston about Asuka, and they were talking about, this character might be a problem in the future. And I was like, I think he has the potential to be the best character, but it's down to RNG.
Yeah.
It depends on the cards you draw.
It depends, obviously, if you can get that reload spell, like, super quick. And then, obviously, what cubes you're getting in. If you're getting, like, the 5 cubes that come in, are you getting your gravity staff in? How you getting your rug pull with, obviously, the floor coming up? You know, it is RNG. And then, obviously, it's also RNG on round start. What are you getting on round start? Because the thing is, realistically, you could just get 4 guard breaks.
We've seen it.
We've seen it.
Oh, no, we saw 3 on the button check.
3 guard breaks and electric cube.
Yeah.
And it was just like,
could happen.
You could spawn in and get 2 spell swaps, a cube, and then a staff, and then that's it. What are you doing with that?
I don't know. I hope, I haven't checked much of Season 3, but I hope at round start, you know, when it says, like, before it says fight, I hope it lets you mulligan. I wanted to let you mulligan with Valor's Asuka.
That'd be broken.
That'd be so sick.
Imagine just a quick mulligan.
Mulligan. Oh, mana regen. Let's go. We're cooking.
Pulls his 5 cards. Oh, I'm going to shuffle it. Next 5 cards.
Draw 3 instead. That would be super funny. But, the players are getting ready. I think I see them. Look at the lush hair. That's what we can see because we only see the back of the heads of the players. Jonathan and Tiger Pop getting ready.
Do you think we're going to go straight into it as well with these two? No waiting around. We want these meaty normals coming out. We want this destruction on screen with these two characters. It's a matchup you've seen again today, but played at different levels, played for different stakes. This is going to be losers finals, top 8, Guilty Gear Strive, Tiger Pop's tournament live, Jonathan Tene's tournament live. Guilty Gear Strive, let's get it. Eagle Soar.
Eagle soaring. Love to see it. Love to see the matches because Tiger Pop, like we said earlier, and if you didn't see it, did lose to Sechi, and Jonathan and Sechi have been grinding since Evo. So this is like a run back of a non-run back. For Tiger Pop, it's like, oh yeah, to get to Sechi, I have to be a Sechi. Like,
the amalgamation of all the training that's come over that summer, and the amalgamation of what we have learned, what we need to do, and unfortunately for Tiger Pop right now, it is not coming to fruition. They are just pushed into this corner. Another Zato, another day for Tiger Pop right here. Jonathan Tene taking that first round.
big jump in, making a 6P whiff, but that move looking like it's got 0 recovery. Oh, catches the back dash with a 6K. Nice escape. And smokes the Eddie for going for Piercer. Acknowledgement here from Tiger Pop. Incident. We've got an incident on our hands, Keno.
Backdashing to nowhere, but grabbing to somewhere. It's going to be a fantastic position for Jonathan Tene right now. Tiger Pop defending for their life, the high lows. They're doing a fantastic job of it, and they're going to be rewarded with that counter hit too, as it's going to be an opportunity to not just get the grab in, but the red RC and take the wall. Huge for Tiger Pop to turn that around there.
Steady aim. Let it rip. Tried to push in the front door, but Jonathan escaped out the back, and now he's back in to reclaim his goods. The W that he wants, the heart that is in Tiger Pop's chest, and he takes the burst as that falls out of his pocket. What else you got for me, dudes?
The risk is building, the pressure is mounting. It's going to be all Zato right now. Jonathan Tene breaking the wall, getting that positive meter. It's going to be, ooh, get that low. Jumping on over, Goomba stomping, Elden rolling, setting the case, but it's not going to be enough. Once again, Jonathan Tene with the double 5D to hit that overhead. If it doesn't work once, it might work twice, and it is with that first game going to Jonathan.
What do you think as Tiger Pop, right? He got the round where it's pretty convincing. The escape options are really tricky against Jonathan. I think him and Latif have really good acknowledgements for like jump key. Not necessarily to get you combos, but just to go, no. This corner belongs to you. Like, it's in your name. You must stay here.
I mean, we are seeing these opportunities to escape. We do see, you know, the super jumps and obviously the dashes out, and you see in that front Tiger Pop from now and again. And it does work a lot of the time. It will work. The ace marking and breaking the wall. A lot of damage on the table right now. It's going to be all Tiger's pressure, and we've got the and the meter to do it, but these grabs have been working huge, working overtime for Jonathan right now. This bait, I can't keep up. Jonathan going 100 miles per hour in this corner on this wall break.
Immaculate. That's what Jonathan is. He's immaculate. He's seen so many situations, whether it be in team mode or tournament experience or casuals. Like I said, training day out, day out. Just constant stream all through the night with the top players paying off right now. But don't sleep on Tiger Pop. He's done the same. He's put in his work and he finds his buttons.
I'm liking this from Tiger though, the consistency just to take out Eddie when they've overextended, showing Zato that they can't be doing that. Slump into the corner, it's going to be all Tiger Pop right now, steady aim, making sure we've got our shots secured, and it is with that final round. Going out, one apiece, hitting with the 2 low. It's a fantastic start from Jonathan Tene. Once again, that 2S working so well on these round starts. Going to be securing that there with the wall break.
And his presence of mind before the 2H to go, oh, that's cursed, let me crouch, get underneath it. And the presence on screen is overwhelming Tiger Pop now. Tiger Pop not really being able to find a position, but he is, oh my god.
Oh my god, the mask is coming
Sensor.
out.
He's
The
getting,
PG tips.
he's getting undressed. Censor this man. No punkos, please.
No punkos.
No punkos. Oh,
Keep them
he's not going to Soul. He's actually not going to Soul.
No.
I think he's winning the breather. We're going to pick a track.
Is the
BPM
install?
matters.
What track are we going with? What track? Are we going with Angie's Fear?
Angie's. Okay, I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad at it.
We got the GBI crew popping off in the crowd for the Angie Fear? Alright, okay, I respect it. Making sure that we can get that install right there, but Tiger, full gamer lead, needing to get some rounds on the board, some games in their pockets. Otherwise, this is it, a third place, another third place at VSFighting.
And did you hear that? I don't know if anyone else heard it, but the crowd were cheering for Happy Chaos. What timeline we're in! I love it.
It's all come back around. It's all come back
Full
around.
circle. Love it. Cursed up. Costume change as well from Tiger Pop. Will this be the gap difference he needs? I need the chat to hear. Not loud enough, guys. Not loud enough. The chat cannot hear it. Stream chat's like, what? What's that mumble? What's that ASMR? Oh, head's getting blocked.
These grabs, though. These grabs from Jonathan just coming out of nowhere. Huge with the leapfrog shot. We come on, grab right there. Gonna be getting it out of that impossible situation. Just using the front of his noggin, though. Definitely with the armament hockey to bring them down right there. Tiger taking that first round, doing fantastic to stay on top right there. Steady aim, getting rid of the Eddie, throw into the corner. It's all pressure right now. Oh, that noggin's doing work.
Zinedine Zidane is putting a lot of effort into turning these results around. All right, one more time, guys. That was better. That was way better.
I can hear that from here. Ooh, Tiger, the train waits off right now. 2-1 right. Bro, the stare into the camera as well. Gonna be taking your soul as he needs to try and take Jonathan's right now and get this game 2.
Yo, why is that 6p plus on whiff? Can we talk about it after?
Eddie's there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's the cover.
Yeah.
There's a little dance. Covers him.
Let's see. This Nago mask off approach from man like Tiger Pop seems to have worked to get a number on the board in his side, but he can't afford to lose any games. As the throw comes in, Leap lets him confirm off it afterwards. Executioner, Sunboy through the wall. Eddie's back in business, Keno.
Pressed into the corner. It's going to be Happy Chaos on his last legs as they crumble right there on that mix. It's going to be Jonathan main point. Oh, the Leo coffee, the 2D coming out. Pressed into the corner. We're full on our resources. Tension nearly there. The 5D confirmed. We are going to go for the days. They're smacking the crowd. Let me hear you. Tiger in a fantastic position right now, just to push Jonathan into the corner. We actually gonna get the hit with the perfect as well. Nago mask off, Bloodlust with no defects right here. That is crazy.
And Jonathan bursts on pressure, not a hit. So Tiger Pop is licking his lips, rubbing his hands, saying, let me get one shot, guys. Give me one shot.
It's a side switch.
Oh, he
Jonathan
catches the
crumbling.
backdash, Keno! He's dead!
Oh my
No, he's not dead.
he's
Okay.
not. He's not. Well, actually, never mind. Wait.
Yeah, scaling.
What's damage?
Look at the health bar. Are we gonna get a last game? Tiger Ball goes for the dust, the shenanigans, another dust. He doesn't shoot, he's got no bullets in the chamber, and this gives Jonathan Tene an opportunity, and it's grabbed out of his hands. More games!
A taste of your own medicine, a grab out of nowhere. Tiger surviving, making this 2-2. We're going to a final game, ladies and gentlemen. Goomba stomping to start. This man is certainly super.
Oh, good backdash, but Tiger Pop chases it. Oh, he is knocking at the door. Let me in, he says. He catches the backdash with the closest. And now he's trying to take Jonathan on the reverse 3-0 sweep. But Jonathan's got other plans. Jumps up in the dust. Jonathan takes to the skies. JD goes for another jump attack. He blesses the legs. Ricochet from Jonathan. Keno, is he going to bring this back? I don't know.
We're in a fantastic position to do so. Breaking the wall. It's all Jonathan right now to try and set up this pressure. A huge counter hit coming out. Forcing Tiger into the corner. Going the round up once again in this same position. Tiger Pop on the back foot, but we've seen them make the comebacks before. Just dashing away, but unfortunately getting hit by that counter hit. Jonathan, you're all pressure right now, but are you results? Ooh, I don't think so. Especially not getting hit by that 2S.
Oh, and the block from Jonathan gets back to full screen. And Happy Chaos. Tiger Pops especially loves to get close and personal. Close combat activated. Tries to push, but the backdash just escaped the hands of Justice. Catch a backdash here. 2K knocked down.
Best on the table, no tension, focus up. Sharkweed coming out, but can't continue it after this. It's going to be next touch. Wins leapfrog coming out. Jonathan with the rock ready in that rock, paper, scissors. It's going to be Jonathan moving on to grand finals, knocking out Tiger in that third spot once again. Unfortunate.
Insane. I think when you see characters like that, and you know, the feeling of being on the receiving end is very like harsh and not very nice. But both players showed exquisite defense. Exquisite defense. And we are going to get the Zato mirror, but before that, we're not going to give Tiger Pop a round of applause. No. Can we get a brrrap for Tiger Pop coming in third place at VSFighting, please?
Oh!
Insane performance from him.
Fantastic from Tiger out there. Commiserations going out there, but played a fantastic game to obviously go through and get that fair place. But we're going to go with that Zato mirror, though. Sechi versus Jonathan 10A. Sechi sitting nice on winner's side. It's going to be Jonathan coming through with the losers. Jonathan's made this run. He's made this run through the EU goons.
He is. He's doing a pretty good job. But Sechi was the one that knocked him into losers, so let's not forget that.
That is
Sechi
true. That is
did
true.
knock him into losers. Like I said, both of the players shows that training pays off. It's a bit of a cliche, right? But like I said, they've been streaming a lot with their matches, going back and forth. I think the numbness of hating mirror matches has to be eradicated from both of their brains, because they've probably played like a week's worth of Zato mirrors at this point.
I think at this point as well, you're going to be meeting so many other Zatos in these brackets. Maybe you're obviously meeting each other so much in bracket as well that, you got to be used to this mirror at some point. Especially you, crowd. You're going to be used to this mirror at some point. You're going to be seeing it a lot. Hopefully not in Season 3.
I was literally about to say, this is kind of fitting. Right? I know people don't like mirrors. I know people don't like Zato. Don't worry about that. Because this is going to be the perfect Grand Finals farewell to Zato 1.
After this, he's done. He's going to wait 3 more seconds for his lad to come up. That's wild.
Eddie's taking an extended holiday from next week. And air miles. Sechi's losing air miles. He's the stonks are not rising anymore. He's going to be back on the ground having to fight out. But there are some little things, if you've been watching the Twitters, all the, Blair Witch shaky hand cam footage, right? There's some little shenanigans that Zato's got with, like, swapping places with Eddie and stuff. It looks pretty cool.
I mean, we won't say too much on mic, but obviously you can check out certain Twitter videos, certain Twitter feeds out there, obviously on the internet. But obviously what Zato loses is obviously pinnacle to Zato, but what Zato's got,
yes,
it's quite nasty.
That's what I'm scared to find out about. And if anyone's going to find it, it's going to be these two players.
It has to be
it's going to be these two.
It has to. The brains combined on these are going to make Zato top 1. Maybe. You never know. But
could happen. Who knows? The timeline. Dice Case Vision is not acquirable by us mere mortals. We have to wait for its fruition to figure out what it was.
It's definitely a part of a godly realm. That vision, that's an Infinity Stone vision right there.
Yeah,
if anything, there's definitely something behind that right there. Some godly powers. I'm not going to question it. I'm just going to change characters.
You shouldn't. It makes sense. It makes sense, right? But yeah, I think we're just waiting for Jonathan. I think he does deserve a little bit of a break, as like you said, pretty hard fought battle against what was it, the JoJo and Tiger Pop, having to go against his comrade in arms. We're gonna get battles of the buddies. Eddies are gonna be thrown out, and I think a big deal in the last time that these two played was Jonathan's drunken shades on whenever Sechi threw out like a drill or piercer or threw out Eddie. It's insane because normally you used to use drunken shade, which is like kind of like Eddie, like
it's to reflect projectiles,
halo
obviously,
thing.
keep people out. If
Yeah.
someone's trying to come in, it's actually kind of like a weirdly good answer, but not really, but really.
Yeah.
It's, but the fact that they were staying from afar, waiting for that Eddie to approach, and it's all right, drunken shade, get rid of the Eddie. Now I can send mine out. But you see that it was happening in that winners, obviously that winners side game.
Yes.
It was so many clashes with the Eddies, so many with the piercers, so many with the drills, and it was to this point of just quick adaptation of like, look, I'm going to step back, you can throw your Eddie out, I'm going to get rid of it, and I'm going to start my pressure up after that. And it was working so well for them. Obviously not well enough, just obviously stay on that winner's side, but it's obviously worked fantastic to get them through to the grand finals, and doing a fantastic job as well.
I mean, spot on. That's such a key thing, and obviously, like we said, these two brain power combined could probably give us more energy than nuclear power. So the Sechi's gonna know. Sechi's gonna know, even though he won, there was things that he could have done better. And he's gonna go, I need to not give Jonathan Tene opportunities to make this run back and reset the bracket.
This match is going to power Birmingham for the next year. This is renewable energy right here. This is
Sechi
Sechi.
Popov, actually. If he wins, he could just power up the whole Birmingham.
Never mind the whole of Birmingham, the whole of England.
It will be a nuclear Popov.
Shockwaves will be felt.
The stomp is going to be felt through counties.
That's going to be it. Why do we keep picking Oscar on this?
This is the future.
This
Guys,
is the future.
this is the future.
This is the future right here.
Zato players
Where's Jonesy with his time stone?
peering into the timelines of next week. This is the mirrors you're going to see.
It's going to be chaos if it is. We're going to be... I see the thing is, you said that earlier now with the mulligan on round start. I'd love the mulligan on round. I'm thinking about it now. That'd be so cool.
Hey.
Just you go in.
Hey, I'm happy to get a new job. If you want to hire me for balancing on our system games, I think I could do a good job. I would have got rid of Johnny's Unblockable years ago, I'll tell you that much. So I think I'm the guy to hire.
Well, they got rid of it now, haven't they? Well, we
They
don't
have.
actually.
They have.
Yeah,
No back aside. There's no back aside. Yeah, back aside's gone. Mistfinder's there, obviously, but yeah. No more smoky farts that lead to unblockables. Thank goodness. Come next week, please. But right now, guys, it is time for the grand finals. No more small talk, Keno. No more filibustering. We are here.
It's serious business right now. It is grand finals. Zato versus Zato. Sechi versus Jonathan Tene. Crowd, who is going to win? If you're here for Sechi, make some noise. Oh, damn.
Delay base. The game's rolled back, but the crowd's delay base.
That's why.
Are you cheering for Sechi or Jonathan? Crowd, let me know. Chat, let me know. Burst getting taken though, and that's not a good look for our hero here. Jonathan with the first game.
Huge for Jonathan right there to get that head start, especially with the fact that there's still burst on the table for him. That's start with the leapfrog. It's going to be a fantastic position for him. Going to get that wall break. Ahead, the Americans.
Oh, no Ed. No anti-air there by Sechi. Let Jonathan get in free from the skies. Nice block so far, though. Wow, John, he's too ready. Actually too ready.
That red RC was buffered in last round. That's how ready he is. And that was a quick game right there to go 1-0 up. Has to reset the bracket here though if they want to try and go the full mileage. But Sechi, can they put a stop to this? Oppose is out, hitting on the oppose. It's going to open up the opportunity to start this combo, but a burst will interrupt it. Sechi trying to keep that health nice and tucked away, but once again finds himself to this corner. Jonathan's movement is so clean right now.
Oh, yeah, and Jonathan knows the frame trap. You can smoke Eddie, but I'm going to be here right now to punish you by an insane 5P interruption by Sechi. Gets the back throw. The allegations are out there. Can you block your own medicine, Jonathan? It looks like no is the answer right now.
Upstairs, going to be going through to the next screen. Wall break. Constant meter on Riddle Boy. The blue RC, the fast blue RC to go through, will hit with the oppose. Sechi going to be taking another round right there. It's going to be one game away, one round away to even this up. Huge though to get that count hit right there. Jonathan with the combos.
Yeah, break the glass. That positive bonus is going to do wonders for Jonathan closing this out. And there we go, the RC, we called it, and you mentioned it, right? The PRC buffers is always ready to confirm off such a light hit. And it's not always about the damage result, it's about the set play he gets after, and it's one round apiece.
CLT needs to find a way in. The oppose will get used. Ooh, but it's on the other side of the screen. Opens up the opponent, and it gives Jonathan 10A the chance to start going in. Get the OTG, keep going. There's no Eddie at the moment, so we're fighting by ourselves. Tag fight without the assist. Huge grab to come out, and it's going to start the pressure. Combo. Pearson's going through, setting up the oppose, so man can't press. Going with the empty jump low, and it's all Jonathan right now in this round. It might be all Jonathan on this game as well, if they can find a way to seal it out. This pressure has not stopped for anyone.
Sechi, again, showing the blocks are in his back pocket. He is a Tetris master. Minecraft Monsieur.
These blocks do be crazy out. What is the seed for this?
He's getting ready for Asuka. Blocks, cubes, same difference. We got those. Blocking the leap, goes for the burst, wants some reprieve, but Jonathan gets back in. Doesn't get the combo from the 2S, but the invites are being RIVP'd back to him. Opposed. Oh, wait a minute.
Oh no! The base is used to be confirmed off of Sechi. The Eddies are clashing, and it'll be a chunk K just to end it there. Jonathan going 2-0 up in this set right here. It is looking close between these two right now, but Jonathan is making it work. Jonathan's making it count. 2-0 up. Sechi's going to find the balance, going to find a way back into
So
this,
smart.
and it's going to be with the grab.
Really smart not to press the button there, seeing the opposed going, oh, I know what this is. I'm not activating your trap card. Confirmed out? Oh, the Sechi K. Oh, and then he got hit by it.
We really throwing guillotines out here, live on Top 8. Literally.
Yum, 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 yum. Yum, 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 yum. Amorphous ending it there. Sechi showing signs of life. Can he stop the reset? It's going to be quite hard. Jonathan with the absolute madman blocks right now. Air-tag game, we did mention that earlier. Oh, Drunken Shade whiff into 5P. Wasn't ready for the big confirm afterwards though.
Oh, it's going to be all pressure coming up from Jonathan. Catching low, going to be opening Sechi up. Somebody's going to be breaking the wall. It's going to be resetting that pressure as well. Jonathan's still on this front foot. We got to try and find a way out, Sechi. We are around ahead, but we're going to be getting opened up. Blue RC to confirm, and it's going to be a round to Jonathan. Going to be a round away from this reset right here.
Drills are out. Oh, he gets clipped by the cones. Doesn't want the overhead pressure. I respect it. Jonathan, again, trying to get that real estate with the pushback on the burst, but he runs straight into some more cones. The drills confirm off the piercer. Here comes the leap from the frog. Piercer, Jonathan's blocks, jumps away from the grab and gets to land and survive. That is rarer than a shiny Charizard Kenon.
Definitely Terramax in here, bringing out the Eddie once more with the Sunvoid, the YRC to get rid. That risk is on max though, so do not get hit. Jonathan's XP, but not to confirm afterwards. There's still a burst on the side of Sechi though. If he does find them onto the back step, and he is right now. 2S out, Eddie cannot confirm. Oh no. Oh, the jump grab, the air to it.
Oh, one jab on the leap, and he blocks. Jonathan.
We're sandwiching.
Jonathan!
Right on both sides. Jonathan on the back there, breaking the law. 5 DP blocked.
Oh, he gets the close and he takes the back with him. Break you don't know, Jonathan's pretty good at fighting games.
He's all right. Yeah,
He's all right.
He's
Not
all right.
bad.
Yeah, he's kind of good. He's kind of good. Reset though. It's quick for Jonathan out there. Lightning work right there to get that reset. Bursting straight away. The Eddies are clapping. It's a symphony of applause. 6P coming out. Pressure into the corner. Eddie is up. Instant 5P just to get rid. Like, no. We're playing on even terms right here. No assists.
Man, how is Sechi's mental right now? That was a bracket reset. We were so impressed by the results. I just looked at the numbers. It's back to 0-0. This is a first of 3, guys.
Grab going back. Oh, Blue RZ over the mix. White RZ being blocked though. No real confirms at the end of it. Sweeping the feet. Eddie to start the pressure. Purple RC is going to be blocked on that overhead. Sechi on the back foot right now. Will use the RC to try and go in. Break the law. Choose the side. Chose wrong, unfortunately. It's going to be all Sechi right here with that wall break. We do have the Eddie to come back with the positive meter. Should be working the Dragon Snap.
Nice way to beat the allegations from Eddie. I love it. Sechi stalking his prey. The FB from Jonathan doesn't want to take the chip damage when it arises. Backs away, Eddie. Run up 6P.
The invite L to get rid of Eddie to then
Tell him.
win that. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Sechi, how big is that brain? Didn't realize we're working with Mega Mind right here. That's wild.
Oh, and this is the Sechi. This is the Sechi. Oh, no, that's not the one. That's not my Sechi.
That's not your Sechi.
That's not my Sechi. I thought we were going to see the Sechi that took Jonathan, or put Jonathan into losers. He stepped it up since the reset, though, for sure, but Jonathan is so close. He's battled so hard. He wants those points, and he actually could use those 100 points for coming in first place. I think second place gets 45.
Sechi on the back foot right now, though. Can't find a way through. Amorphous to try and keep the pressure. Is she going to use that jump D to try and get out? Eddie immediately being taken out by Jonathan right there. It is going to be all Sechi's pressure right here. Jonathan trying to find out way out of this corner. Opposed to set up. Not to Leapfrog though. We are going to go Eddie-less on both sides right here. It's going to be all Zato. Eddie back up. Pressure into the corner. YRC to get rid. We're on the back foot right now.
Nice smoke, gets rid of the Eddie. There's the invite. Lee pins him back down. Jonathan, you're going to have to fight me on the ground, sir. And that gives Sechi the opportunity for the throw.
He's talking to him.
Bro, I'm telling you, to them, this is just another stream first to death, right? Where they just play for like 10 hours back. The round start again, deja vu. This time, Jonathan taking a grip of damage. Look at him. Pushing Sechi back into the corner. Invite to hell. Another one. We're going to get Jaws.
Yeah, because that was raw.
That was basically
That
raw. Yeah.
That was. He didn't ask for his steak rare. He asked for his blue. Straight off the car.
Jawson, for sure. And again, we look back at the screen, Sechi on the back foot, but there's the big skull, big 6P. Get the sandwich, and then he opposed. I love it. Goes for the drunken state to send him out to another sandwich, but Jonathan knows what's on the ground. He is aware, and he is going to send out another munch. And that is a quick game for Jonathan, bringing it back. It's one apiece. 2 games. First to 2. The dark times at the beginning of drive. First to 2.
The anti-lesson times. But obviously, Sechi right now needs to find a way back into this game because that was a quick game coming out from Jonathan right there, and he's making quick work of it once again. Looking for that burst, maybe with that break the law. Jumping in. Eddie on both sides. The opposer sets up. Mans are clapping.
And again, Jonathan's the perfect Pokemon trainer, bro. Like, the sending out Eddie for the leap, always seeming to clip in Sechi. Taking him to the corner. Good backdash in the 2S from Sechi though, but in comes the drill. Piercer going for the Cypher Slash, goes for the low. PRC stops the dust, but the first dust pushed him out of range. And then the counter poke there from Jonathan. He's actually in the lead in this set now.
It's fully ahead. It's going to be Jonathan's for take, and it's actually looking like a mad one. Air grab coming out, stopping them air miles. Breaking the law, hunting it down though. Cops and robbers. Making sure he can put this man behind bars, especially into this corner. There's going to be pressure starting up. We're trying to FD, push blocking to get off, but this pressure just does not stop. Oh no, the whip throw! The break the law to actually get around the burst. And it's Sechi's pressure to start up, and it's going to be opening up with that overhead right there. And Morphos to break the wall. And last bit of life, Sechi.
Run up Piercer. Run up Piercer. He is giga chatting it round 9. Sechi.
JD, no trainees. That's wild.
No trade.
No trainees.
No crips. No sneaks.
No sleeps, no webs. That's wild. Pressure the ball. Oh, trying to 2S out, giving him the bill, but Eddie says no.
Big counter hit 6p. That means Okizemi for me. Unsummoned, summoned. Oh, clipped out of the air. Leaf doing his business. Sechi gonna take the move away, but he's got Eddie and Jonathan doesn't. He has to use this to his advantage.
Jonathan though does not need Eddie. He only needs Zato coming out right here. Huge to get that off that blue RC. It's going to be all pressure coming out from the American. He's going to be making a 2-1 right here from the reset. That 0-3 into what is now the 2-1. 1 game away from these crucial points, these crucial Whale Tour points that he's going to be needing.
Jonathan digging deep. He had to battle his way through the basement bracket, like you said. Resetting the bracket, and now he is a game up in this set. But Sechi's not out. He's showing that he can get W's too, hence why there's a 1 on his side. But he has to catch Jonathan first. He's been so elusive around the screen. Man's not playing on the hitbox. It's definitely a sat nav. Navigation through all of this. This is a 2v2 game right now, and he's finding his way in. Clips him out of the air again. He gets the throw behind the pose, and he's gonna Sun Void Sechi into a screen transition.
Jonathan to stay on top of right now though. Sechi has to find the way out. Nice blocks coming out. Tetris being played, but it's being shut down by Jonathan right there with that overhead. It is going to be around the way. He was on loser's side. He got knocked down by Sechi right here. Big base to start. Do not want to be taking that damage. Air miles coming into use as we get that grab right in, and it's going to be all pressure coming out from Sechi. We need to reverse the situation. We need to get some rounds on the board. 2 games in. Damage on this Zato, this 6p.
That clip led into so much, more than 50% Sun Void, and is Jonathan gonna do it? Do it for the USA. I know they're in the chat, they're watching, they're gonna be typing. Can Sechi defend it? He gets thrown, he whips the throw, 6p. Drill, while he's blocked, and that's gonna be Jonathan 10-8 taking the first place at versus Finds 11. He is your Arc Bravo qualifier. After losing to Sechi, avenge himself and his fellow Americans. He did it.
That run through the entirety of the loser's side from Jonathan 10A right there. Absolutely amazing. Powered up to take that in grands right there. Commiserations to Sechi coming second in an unfortunate place. But Jonathan 10A securing that spot, getting them point and winning. VSFighting 11 C4. What a madness.
And never doubted the kid. Never doubted him. Insane performance from Jonathan. Can't speak too much because I'll get too fanboy. He's been such a great player for so time. Super, super sick. But yeah, again, shout out to Sechi. He's been putting in a lot of work. Round of applause for Sechi. He's been doing a lot online, offline. It's good that he gets his flowers. Seeing in grand finals, but yeah, Jonathan is a little bit too strong today. And I think for all the players, obviously, that made it the top 8, like we were saying earlier, good representation of characters, variety. Funny enough, no Rams.
Good.
Say less. Say less.
Out there somewhere, Damascus is sitting in his chair. He watched this top 8, seen no Rams, and went, just getting buffed again.
Nature's healing.
Nature's healing.
Nature's healing. She needs it, apparently.
Sitting and molding. That's
So,
right.
yeah.
But yeah, a fantastic top 8. Fantastic representation. Obviously, you had just Jonathan Teneve, Sechi, Tiger Pop, Umisho, Rycroft, the JoJo, Razzo, and Razzo and Jetstream as well. I couldn't ask for a better top 8, in all honesty. With the contendants, obviously with the participation that we had at VSFighting this year for Guilty Gear Strive, a fantastic top 8 and a top class one at that as well.
And I feel I'll have to check the records, but I feel a lot of the players in that top 8 did better than last year. Sechi and Tiger Pop. I think Tiger Pop came 4th and Sechi came 3rd. Then you said earlier that the JoJo came 17th.
Yeah.
So they all did better this year.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, they've all done better, obviously, from last year, moving that space up. There was some tough competition last year with Zando, with Latif coming out. Obviously, you also had Leffen there as well. The current Evo champion, Big Lef, man's like them.
Never forget, man.
Never forget. But obviously, that doesn't mean, obviously, the competition here wasn't absolutely insane as well. So, big ups to obviously anyone who coming through, and massive big ups for Jonathan Turney for taking it in the end with that reset, with that 3-1 against Sechi. We are going to be moving swiftly onto the awards though, and I feel like we'll hit the curse when season 3 hits, when Ram gets bust with no Rams in top 8.
Yeah, I mean, like we said prior to the grand finals, what a way to say farewell to a character. I'm not saying it's going to get worse. It's just going to be different now. It's going to be different. The win condition is going to change. That Zao that you saw in that mirror match will not be here after a week. But like we said, those players are going to find another way to make that character dirty or play Asuka. We'll find out. We'll find out.
Definitely. I think what we will is obviously, we've seen hints of obviously what season 3 can show as well with that Asuka. Maybe we'll see more, maybe going through. Obviously, the next stop is that Evo Japan. Is that Arc Systems with Revo, obviously in Japan. You also have CEO Taku is the next stop for the Arc Systems World Tour. And it's going to be some fantastic, obviously, sets being played there. We've got the Final Fantasy theme. Is the Final Fantasy 7 theme this year?
I believe so.
Yeah.
I believe so.
So if you are heading out to that, that's going to be a great event. But obviously, stick around. We've got more at VSFighting. Obviously, we've got Street Fighter 6 after this. And at the end of the day, as always, is going to be Tekken 7. So, go pop woos for Tekken 7.
Woo. Yay! But right now, we are going to get the man of the hour, Justin Xavier versus Fighting, giving out the awards to the top 8 of Guilty Gear Strive. Let's get some noise up in this building, please.
It's the man ran your tournament. Come on.
Stepping up first, we have Razzo.
Coming in 7th place with that Geo. Fantastic place. And from the Fly Quest, newly sponsored Fly Quest and Rage, Razzo. Oh, Razzo, so stay. I don't.
Yeah, they want to stay on the stage.
Yeah, take a pictures.
Yep.
No, right, no,
Just stay there.
No, right. You're gonna stay here.
Oh, camera.
Justin.
Oh, no, it's all good. It's all
It's all
good.
good?
Yeah. All right, so Rycroft, the Asuka player, there we go. 7th place. Absolute insanity. If you did not see Rycroft's games today or yesterday's, you're missing out. You don't know what Guilty Gear is about. I'm not going to lie. But here we go. Umisho.
The previous Evo champ with the jacket as well. The M.Race jacket, showing it off the Bridget on the back. Coming in that 5th place right there, and never in doubt, the nasty plot himself, the scary face. It is Jetstream.
And here we go. Everyone's go. The JoJo.
The JoJo. The JoJo. The JoJo. Crowd speaks for itself.
It does.
No words are needed.
I wish people liked me as much as they like the JoJo, man. I need that kind of clout. Next, we have people want to hate him, but they can't. It's Tiger Pop.
Massive for Tiger Pop this year. Improvement from their last place, but the maths doesn't lie.
The
next person
lie.
coming up, the maths don't lie, because mathematically, in bracket, Sechi coming 2nd place. Sechi, everyone.
And it pains me. The bias is coming out. It pains me to say it. But one of the prodigies of fighting games I feel coming up, he's going to step up and get his first place. Please, chat. I want to see the letters there. And everyone in the venue, make some noise for Jonathan Tenney!
With the Millia trophy as well. First place for Jonathan Tenney there. 100 points as well. Securing that spot at the Arc System World Tour. Fantastic top 8 out here today. C4. That's it.
Man, I need a break. My voice is shattered if you can't tell. Again, fabulous top 8. Character representation, players, characters that you might like to hate, and some that you like to see. 3 players from America get in there as well. It's been sensational tournament, I feel. Really good showing.
It has been absolutely class from this top 8 right here. A good mixed bag. Some top skills, some mains being shown off, some side characters being shown off as well, and Jonathan Tenney going home with the prize. And that is going to be it for Guilty Gear Strive at VSFighting this year round. I don't know next year. But it's also going to be there for Season 2 as well. Stick around though. Street Fighter 6 is going to be here at 2 p.m. So make sure if you're in the auditorium and you want to watch that, you make sure you hunker down in your seats. If not, get out.
We'll see you guys in a little while. Peace out.